believe it or not, it's time for the stream. Grab some snacks and your coffee. Sometimes I game or I make art. What will it be? Believe it or not, we are live. Hello everybody. Happy Tuesday. How you doing? How is everybody? I was up to see people using the new command already. That's so great. Smooch, welcome in. Happy Hobbit. Rick, hello. Nice. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. It's a great combo. Hi, Alex. Lily Pad, welcome in. Dude, how you doing? Hey, I'm sorry my raid last Thursday was such a fucking mess. We were pressing all kinds of buttons and we like raided you, but then didn't raid you, and then it was a technological disaster. But we were really trying. So I was there, but I couldn't say hi. So like, it was something, man.
What the hell are these things, dude?
Energy where? King of Wands reversed. We got Sting is here. Hello with the Three of Cups energy. Cleo, welcome in. Another reverse. Interesting. Reversals can mean so many things. They can mean so many things. Uh-oh. Wait. I look like an anime character with a broken nose. Holy shit, dude. That's great. Oh, man. How is everyone's Tuesday so far? Honestly, mine's been really productive. But not, like, too busy, which I appreciate. I'll get more into that later. We have some announcements for the stream today. Disney, hello. Temperance reversed. I've got my inner ear issue going. Wait, is that new? Have you had an inner ear issue? Mad tinnitus and dizzy. That sucks. Not too bad though. Last time I threw up thrice. So this isn't a biggie? That sounds awful. Are you doing okay? Tinnitus, I'm very lucky that like with probably as much hearing damage as I have from my musical career, I'm lucky that I don't get as much ringing in my ear as I think other people do. So we'll see. Hopefully it stays that way. You love a rainy day? I do too, Alex. You need to clean the litter box. Believe it or not. Oh yeah, I should probably tell you guys, we've had American time change. You're kind of, wait, title seems like your birthday's today. Oh, I'll change it then. I'll just put, okay, crowd control stream Thursday. And you guys will know it's for my birthday. How's that? Is that okay? How's the birthday, girl? I'm good. It's not yet. We're going to celebrate it Thursday, but I'm very excited. Let's after stream check my general chat in my Discord. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sure. Hi, Phil. Welcome in. A banger sweater. Thank you. I like this one. It's very, like, baggy in a comfortable way. And it's getting cold where we live now. Appreciated nonetheless. It wasn't even my fault, Lily. It was... I don't want to throw him under the bus. Alex is starting to stream up again. Just so you guys know, he's already streamed twice. Alex is streaming again, and I think this was before he started streaming. And I think he was like wanting to learn how to do it. And he wasn't pressing the right buttons. Alex, I'm sorry. I threw you under the bus, man. I'm sorry. Let's catch up. Does this mean my computer is fixed now? Is it still busted? What's wrong with your computer still? Are you still having problems with it? A perfect anime character. I love the eyes on that one. I'll try to do more with the eye. It's hard to time. Because honestly, it's really difficult for me to like bug my eyes out. Have I ever told you guys that before? You know how people can like lift their top eyelid so their eyes bug out real big? This is all I got. This is me trying my best. It's so bad. It's so bad. I can't do it. So it's really difficult for me to make my eyes big enough that the tracker like gets them and not get like my eyelid, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Nice Twitch watch stats are in. 12 out of 12 streams and 1,200 chat messages. Thank you, Rick. Happy birthday, Alyssa. Hope you love your early gift. Disney, I do. Guys, Disney and Phil got me Expedition 33, which I plan on doing on stream. At least the first, like, how should I say this? When I start playing the game. I don't know if I'll play the whole game on stream, but I will do one relatively, I don't want to say super long, but like it won't be a short stream either. And I'll sink my teeth into the beginning. That way people can watch. I'm very excited for it. As someone who grew up on Final Fantasy, it's gonna be a good time. Alex, let me know if that title's better. I don't want people to think my birthday's today. But it is soon! It is soon. I'm here to brag. You're allowed to brag. That was a very kind gift. Yeah, it's called something someone syndrome. Wait, really? I kind of get attacks 1 to 2 times per year, so it's tinnitus and dizziness. This time it is only on the right side, so hence probably milder. That's insane. Oh, on the preview, it just says crowd control birthday stream. Okay, so we'll change it. Thursday is the day. How about that? I don't know. Is that fine? Alex, do you have editing permission? You can change the title. I didn't think ahead. Hi, Infame. What is up? What is up? Happy birthday. Thank you. It is not until Friday. We're going to celebrate it Thursday on stream. But thank you. Thank you. The question mark came on accident. Thank you. Alex's banger stream idea. He really... What? What happened? What happened? Alex, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Alex! My mods are out of control. Everything just went blank on my end. If I scroll up past here, hold on. Alex has gone rogue. I think Alex has taken over my stream, guys. He's felt the power on his streams and now he's gone hungry. Right, how's that bus feel? That your wife just threw you under? Listen, he would do the same for me. We go under the bus together. I'm under the bus with him. Unless I wish I could say it has 0 problems. The people who built this thing always need to get soggy, unsalted fries forever. What exactly is wrong with it? Because I thought most things were fixed, but like what new things are you finding then? Happy 27th birthday. Let's go. Thank you. I will be turning 31, but lazy. That is very sweet. I hope you are having a lovely Tuesday. Jack is live in chat. Welcome, Jack. You got to rein in my other mod. My husband's out of control. It's good now. You're so far behind. I'm getting there. I see Isaiah's here. Hello. Get out of here, Alyssa. We like Alex more. I mean, a lot of you guys are showing up to his stream. I'm glad. Nari! Hold up! Nari! Holy shit, welcome in. Mods, can we get a shout out for Nari? Welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing? Did someone get smited? Oh, no! Wait! No! No. What happened? Raiders, listen, I'm sorry. If you're getting smited, I don't know why. It's on accident. It's really an initiation to be smited here. Welcome. Everyone got smited. No. I'm so sorry. Listen, I'm so sorry. I made some changes. It wasn't me that time. I'm so sorry. Hey, really, you're welcome in, even if you got smited. In fact, if you got smited, you're probably more welcome maybe than the others. It's like a bit of an initiation here. It happens so much. Nari, what were you doing? How is life? Getting better at gaming. Tribulated, hello, welcome. Mighty's Tues, welcome in. Gamer Doug, I love it. Love your name. I love being smited. I mean, people, it is like a rite of passage here. It really is. The bot is part of Alex's mutiny. Honestly, it seems like it, dude. It is part of the initiation. You're 100% correct. We'll make a raid command with no caps next time. Well, I do allow caps. I don't know what happened. I'll up the caps. I use caps a lot myself. I just try to prevent the spam. Alas, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to the chaos. My name is...
Alyssa hates caps confirmed.
No, I speak in caps. Can't you tell? Thank you for the bits, Alex. Hey, if you can't tell, I'm a chaotic person who tries their best, and I love to hang out on stream. I tend to chit chat and hang out with people, and then we play some games. Sometimes we do variety streams, sometimes we do crafts and such. Welcome in. In spite of the smiting. If you didn't get smoted, were you really at a sketchy Alyssa stream? Exactly. It's part of the experience. Yeah, I've been home because of midterm preps. And now that I'm going out for time attack racing, so recently I've had this thought about having a significant other. How it would be if I had one, like in high school, like an anime. It'd be nice if I could have a picture beside me while I take my finals. Yeah, but I mean, in fame, like I said, if it's not the right time, it ain't the right time. You don't want to force these things, but I do know what it's like to daydream about that kind of thing. I was that kid in high school too. I was the dreamy romantic, so I get it. It's the limit you have. The whole raid message was caps. Oh shit, hold on. I can fix that. I can fix that right now. Can I? Can Alyssa do this on the fly? Does she have that in her? I think she does. Okay, my caps is at 61. I'm gonna bump it to like 80. You guys had over 60 caps? You guys had over 60 caps. Isaiah, thanks for the raccoon, man. We know that now. I'm so sorry. Lovely to see you. It's good to see you too. How was your stream? Were you guys playing games or anything? Want to see the raccoon? Oh yeah, your raccoon redeem? Yeah. The raccoons are special though. We gotta keep them for follows. We can talk in caps for 80 letters now. That is 100% correct. It's a big raid message. Okay, is 80 good? We'll keep it there then. We'll keep it there. Don't listen to her. Alyssa's very mean to us all. We're here because we shared all of our addresses via Secret Santa. She's blackmailing us with that information. Stop. Or as Gen Z would say, no cap, no cap. I need to get ready for work though, so I gotta love you and leave you. No problem, Nari. Go take care of yourselves. Yeah, if any raiders need to go and do your thing, get your snacks. If you have other things to do, no worries. I appreciate the love, Nari. Hope you have a good one. Good luck at work. It keeps restarting on its own, my computer. Does it really keep giving you those problems? That's insane, Disney. Told Alex about it, but waiting till it happens again so I can see if he can help me figure it out. Okay. Trust that you will lovingly continue to smite my friends. Oh, it's the initiation, I swear. Smite me, oh mighty smiter. Bruce Almighty! Smite! No, did someone get smited again? Shut up. Infame. Did they? It's still too crazy. Let me see the message. What does it say? The bees are here. You've been raided by nature. The bees are here. You've been raided by nature. Fuck. Hold on. All right, guys. I'm going to bump it all the way. It's at 100. It's at 100 caps. It cannot go beyond 100 caps. Too much enthusiasm. I will adjust our raid message. No, I'm so sorry. Keep your rules. Do not adjust for us. I mean, I'm still learning. It's okay. I get it. It do be a big raid message, but I love it. To be swarmed by bees is not a bad thing. We support the bees here. It was a good stream. Thanks. Hope you also have a good one. Thank you, Nari. I just realized I risked being smited. Alyssa's going to blow our asses with a gift if we leave. How long can we talk in caps? A pretty long time now. Y'all are in the clear, apparently, with caps. I'm gonna trust you. If anything bad happens, I'm gonna bring back down the hammer. This is a dictatorship. I rule here. Anyways, what were we talking about? You're welcome for the caps chat. I really shouldn't be too stingy on caps because realistically, if you can't tell by the way I'm speaking, and if anyone's ever seen me in any other chat, I speak in caps all the time. All the time. So, I really shouldn't punish others for it. Do you know what I mean? Isaiah's in ad purgatory. Rip if you're in ad purgatory, sorry. The word of the day is hallowed. That's a good one. Okay, hold on. I'm going to scroll back, make sure I didn't miss too much. I see Dim is here. Hello. I see Echo is here with the wild card. Oh, that's right. This is when Alex took over. Okay, we're basically back on track. Hey, Alyssa, what's today's game? I'll get there. Okay, Smooch found the limit. I counted the raid message. It is 111 caps. Okay, I'll leave it at 100 then. Because honestly, I feel like Smooch's message that just got smited isn't that bad. We'll leave it there. A little bit of moderation. But we encourage enthusiasm here. We just had the Halloween. I don't know how I can use hallow in a sentence right now. Hallowed. What exactly does hallowed mean? Isn't it like... No, I'm thinking like harrowing. Hallowed is... Oh, made holy, consecrated. I did not know that. Halloween is a hallowed holiday for me. So that means Hallows Eve means like the holy day or like sacred day. That's interesting. That night. If you had to run back your 20s, oh, this is going to be an interesting, okay. If you had to run back your 20s, were there any opportunities you think you should have pursued? Any advice? Does fortune favor the bold? This is a great question. Dreams, I'm so glad. Lazy, you opened up the doors for some good conversation. I don't regret too much in my 20s. Or really at all in my life. Do I wish I learned some things quicker? Yeah. But in my 20s, I was in the thick of my music career, decided to leave that, and then transition to art. And now I'm actually transitioning into doing more of this online thing. Still gonna do art, but I think I'm deciding, at least currently, to put more of my attention into this, which we'll talk about more in a bit. So yeah, I would say fortune favors the bold. I think I've been allotted more opportunities, and I think I've grown a lot more than other people my age in general because I take risks and I'm not too afraid of change, or I recognize that change is what allows people to grow, you know? And like, I think a lot of people grow complacent, especially when they leave school or they get settled in a career. I think it's easy for people to grow complacent, or like, and just because you're in the same spot doesn't mean you're complacent. Cause also there are people out there that graduate school or college or whatever, and they get their job and then they're just happy and they're like, this is a sick gig. Like, I'm just going to ride this out and enjoy like my hobbies or my friends, and like, good for them. I was not that person. I've definitely had to leave situations that I could tell were really bad for my mental health and take the leap of doing something that would be considered by many in society unorthodox, or maybe a little stupid or risky, or naive. But I do think fortune favors the bold, and doing, I don't know, doing things for the sake of happiness and contentment and not being afraid of change are good for you. Yeah, that's my mic. I'm open to follow-up questions. I did the intro song with extra letters. Oh, you did smooch. I just saw the caps. I didn't actually read it. I see it now. I'm back. Cat is pissed, wet, and clean. Aw, did the kitty get a bath? What a cutie. Ma'am, did you say heroin instead of hallow? No, harrowing. Like harrow. Like Harrow. Heroin? My accent is not that difficult to understand. Oh my God. Hey, this is a family chat. Okay, question for all. Great answer, Alyssa. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, that's also, if you were at the Witchy AMA, you guys know that through especially my first major career change and that like rock bottom that I've hit in life, I realized sticking with stuff that will just continue to wear you down. I was sticking with something that was wearing me down to literally nothing. Like Alyssa felt like a shell of a person because I was trying to do what I was always told was the correct thing to do in my life. And it wasn't until I decided to take some risks and do things that, again, is considered unorthodox for society at large, and me to just kind of put down my own roots, do what I feel like I needed to do, and figure that out. That was when things got better. And we live in an age where thankfully that is easier to do than before. Okay, Dizzy's question for all. How do I lower the PC alert sounds? Oh, I have no idea. Alex, as Alyssa's publicist, do you back her statements? You probably do. Every time I make a change, I talk to him about it. And we typically have a little like, could you call it like a family meeting? And I'll be like, hey, this is what's going on in my head. What did she say? All right. Alex, it's okay. It's okay. Just smile and nod, smile and wave. It sounds like heroin. Harrowing. Heroin. Harrowing? Heroin. I guess it does kind of sound the same, don't it? Okay, Jack's actually got helpful information. That's good. So does Rick. Amazing. Oh, wait. I've adjusted so many settings to make them go away and they never go away? Uh-oh. Huh. Run it back, Alyssa. I'm working. What is the question of the day? I don't know. Here we go. Rick's got it. What song do you secretly sing in the shower? Didn't we get that last time? We literally got that one last time. I'm pulling up a different one. I'm just going to Google one. What are the chances? Because I have hundreds of questions of the day. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Do you have a secret talent? And can you do it right this instant? I would like to hear from chat. Shower song, Gold Hour, Golden. Oh, Golden's a good one. I do be singing K-pop Demon Hunters all the time now. All the time. My laptop work laptop notification settings may be a work laptop specific problem. Central administrator settings and whatnot. That's true. You can belly dance? Oh shit. Smooch, could you do that like right now if you needed to? Hi, Def Callion. Welcome in. How you doing? Stinkin' wiggle their ears? Not in chat, but I can suck my bottom lip into my mouth with a loud champagne bottle opening-esque bloop. That's so cool. A secret talent. I can bend my fingers back really far. Have you guys seen? It might gross some of you out. Do you guys want to see that I can do that? This is actually going to gross some of you guys out. My index finger can touch the back of my hand. All right, Phil's got me beat then with that. Wow. Are you serious? But only your index? Can mine? No. My occupational therapist of a sister-in-law, I showed her what my hands can do, which by the way, she specializes in hand therapy. Like her thing in the Boston hospitals is if you have really gnarly fucked up hand problems, you go to her to get them fixed. So like she's even worked with people who have had like gunshot wounds through their hand, right? And she goes to them, or sorry, they go to her so that they can regain their fine motor abilities back in their hands. So I showed her last Christmas how far back my fingers can go, because most of the time they're supposed to go like this, right, at the most. And I was like, oh yeah, I have to crack my knuckles all the time because they feel stiff, and I gotta really like bend my hands around. And she's like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? And I show her, and I'll show you all right now. Look away if you get squeamish with this kind of stuff. So my hands can go back like this far. I can go like, so this is almost like a 90-degree angle, and it's all my fingers. And that feels very normal for me. Like my knuckles aren't even popping right now. I got to kind of bend them back a little further to get them to crack, which I do often. And she was like, they're not supposed to do that, Alyssa. And she was like, well, that would tell me she used, what was it? It was like extensors, and I have an artist's knowledge of the forearm. So Rick in chat, maybe some of you others in chat know more than I do. But she was like, okay, well, if your hand can bend like that far, then she's like, I bet these muscles are probably really tight. And she was like, how far can you extend your wrists? And I was like, I mean, I can bend it like pretty far. And she was like, what the fuck is wrong with your hands? And she was like, Alyssa, that ain't right. That ain't right. And I was like, yeah. I asked her if it was a problem. She said no, it just means your like ligaments and stuff are probably really loose, which could be like a good thing, because it means I won't deal with like the issues of tight muscles, right? But she was like, yeah, it's just weird. I'm built different. All right, tell me your secret talents. I can pull my lips up and down like Predator. I want to see. I know I can't, but I want to see, Lily. I can also put my foot on top of my head. I wish when I was a kid, like many kids, I could put my foot behind my head, right? I've lost that ability. I wish I had kept it. Can you single close both of your eyes? I can only do the right one. I think I can. Yeah. I have to lift up. I notice my whole face is like... This side's more subtle. This side I gotta kind of wrench it a bit, but I can. I can make a giant Adam's apple go up and down at will, and it freaks everyone out. Jack, that's like Alex hates throat shit. Like anything going to touch his throat or someone else's throat or like that, it wigs him out. Even though it's not really that difficult. I noticed that making my voice pitch higher or lower raises my Adam's apple, which it does. It's true. Just learned how to do it without speaking. That's crazy. I love that Alyssa tests it off cam. Well, I don't want to. Sometimes that grosses people out. I have done that finger thing in front of people, and they'll look at me with like, I've been asked not to do that in front of some people who can wiggle their nostrils. I don't know how common it is. I can't do, do you guys know the like Bewitched, the little nose wiggle thing? I can't really do it. Alex can do that, but I can flare my nostrils. I can do that, but that's it. Alex can do the cute little wiggle thing. My fingers can also touch the back of my hand once. Like make them flare. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I can also turn my left eye inwards without my right eye moving. A good friend of mine can do that. She can make her eyes go in any direction. Like, maybe not any direction, but it seems like she can do a lot with them, like a fucking chameleon. She uses it for comedic effect, and I'm jealous. I can curl my pinky without curling my ring finger, too. That's all I got. I'm just testing all of y'all's talents now. Only with my left hand. That's funny. Jack can flare nostrils and kind of wiggle the tip of the nose. Can y'all answer my above message? I'm really curious. Oh, yeah, sorry, Death Cow. I'm just behind. Yeah, like fast though, flare in and out. That's all I got. Extensors and flexors, yes. Hypermobility. Can I dislocate my joints easily? That's the thing, I don't think so. I remember when I was a kid, people had like the double jointed elbows, and that used to freak me the fuck out. Or like, do you guys remember in school? You'd have the kids, and maybe some of y'all were this kid. that could like, they did like this thing with their thumb and they'd be like popping it. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. I can't do that at all. I don't know what was going on with that. But yeah, that used to freak me out. The elbow thing used to freak me out. Yeah, but I don't think I'm double jointed, which is weird. It's only in like my wrists that my ligaments are so loose. Ironically, my feet are actually, like my ankles are extremely inflexible. So I always joke around with people if I go to the gym or I stretch with them or work out with them, and they'll be like, cause you know, like push-ups don't hurt me because I can bend my wrists so easily. So some people get sore wrists after a while just doing motions like that. And like, I'm fine. But for me, it's like anything that requires ankle mobility is wicked difficult. So I always say how my wrist just soaked up all the juice from my ankles, stole them. I can also scarf down a full meal in like 2 minutes easy, but I'm not proud of it. Def Callion cannot wink his left eye alone. Anything wrong with me? I don't think so. I think I learned how to wink the muscle on the right side as a kid, and now it's unlearnable. I do feel like there's just, okay, this is complete conjecture. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But much like how I can't bug my eyes out, like how I cannot lift my top eyelid. This is as shocked as I'll ever look. I can't make it pop out. And I think that's because I maybe just don't have the muscle or control of the muscle to lift those up. I had a friend that had a similar thing with their toes. And actually, I think Alex has this too. Not to air your dirty laundry, Alex. But have you guys ever done the thing where like there's dirty socks on the floor? Or like a dog toy, I don't know, something. And you use your feet, your toes, like a monkey would. And you go to pick it up and you scrunch your toes and you pick it up and then you grab it in your hand. Do you know what I'm talking about? Someone in chat has had to have done this, right? So that requires the ability to curl your toes in. Yeah, I'm a big foot grabber. You get it then, Tribulated. I do that shit all the time. And Alex could not believe the dexterity of my feet. And I come to learn that Alex cannot curl his toes in like that. He can kind of make them wiggle like this, but to curl in and to grip like a sock, he just cannot do it. So like, much like my eyes, I'm convinced he just doesn't have like the muscle control or something in his toes to do that. And then I can also make my toes. So like if my fingers are like my toes, right? And I'm like gripping them, I can also make them like spread out and I can make them like, ugh. Why are we talking about my feet? Alex, it's over now. It's over. It's over. Close trash bins. I did not consent. It's not like I'm showing feet pics, Alex. Come on. It's not like I'm showing your feet pics, okay? It's fine. This is fine. Alexa! Dude, I'm crying. I'm sorry. I'm invested and entertained. So no, I don't think the winking thing is per se bad. I do think there are certain muscles that are probably just weaker for people or harder to control. Or, yeah, just like weird shit like that. I don't know. Alex hates throat shit. I guess that is what I said, huh? Well, my bad. I saw the AOs. I should have known. I got a friend that can bend his fingers back really far too. I'm used to seeing that. He thought it was fun to bend his fingers backwards to shake hands with his left hand and to his right. The mad lad. I don't know if this is common, but if I relax my eyes, they go in separate directions like a derp face. That's crazy, Rick. I don't know how to go cross-eyed. Every time I try, my vision just gets fuzzy, but Alex will be like, yeah, you're not quite doing it. And I'm like, what do you mean? How? That's a basic skill set, of course. You have to practice the monkey foot thing, though. You can train it with strength and flexibility. I guess it's kind of what I'm getting at, right? Like, so maybe it's not that you're born without the muscle, because that's like, I guess that's not completely impossible, but that's way more likely than just having like a weakened muscle that you've never used before because it's so fucking niche and specific, you know, that if for some reason you wanted to train it up, you could. Like, I could see that. I used to have, before I started lifting weights, this is like years ago, anytime I put my leg at like a 90-degree angle from my body, like just straight out in front of me, my hips used to pop. And they wouldn't really hurt, but they just got this really loud like sound to them. And it was anytime it passed that range and then I swung it back down, it would always pop. And it didn't hurt. It wasn't painful, but it was like jarring. Like I can feel something wasn't right. And I had gathered like, okay, it could be these series of problems, or it could just be like you need to strengthen the muscles in your thighs and around your hip joint. And lo and behold, when I started lifting weights, guess whose hip doesn't click anymore? This girl's. So, yeah. Sometimes it is just a strength thing. I get it. I'm invested and entertained. You know how babies grab your fingers if you put it in their hand? If you touch the bottom of the feet, they crunch like that? It's a reflex from our monkey days when our feet were hands too. That's so cute. Don't they also have like, babies got like fucking crazy grip strength? It's only in like the first couple of weeks, I think. Oh, this is knowledge from high school that I'm less keen on now, less familiar with. But isn't it like they got like crazy grip strength and they like won't latch on, or they'll completely latch on and they won't let go of anything? Hi, Smooch Husband. Welcome in, dude. Hey, you've had a baby recently. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? As a mother can confirm, yeah, babies have insane grip. That's what I've heard. And then like they lose that ability as they get older because I guess they don't need it anymore to hold on to shit. Biology's crazy, man. Why did I come on this random moment? The pics of what? Alexa, it's okay. We're talking about, do you pick stuff up with your feet? Do you pick stuff up with your feet? Anyone coming into this chat, man, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Alex, get your feet strength up. It's a skill issue. It's definitely something I've been doing since I was a kid. That's true too. I have done this probably since my memory. Since my memory goes back, which has to be at least like 5 years old. So that's fair. Maybe he just never wanted to pick up with his feet. I don't know. Yoga helps a lot with stiff hips. Yeah, that's true too. That's very true. Got distracted, but I heard we're talking about Alex's feet. No, not a fetish. We're talking about his feet. And mine. We're talking about everyone's feet here. No one's feet is off limits. We're talking about everyone's feet. Can you pick up socks with your foot? Can you do it? The answer to basically all joint issues is strengthen the muscles, but that's interesting. My brain is working on what was wrong with your hip. I honestly have no idea. Because I remember it was like a slew of things it could have been. None of it quite sounded right, so it kind of went in one ear and out the other. And I thought, well, working out's going to be good for me anyway. We might as well just see if this fixes the issue. And then it did, and I was like, okay. Cool. Oh, hi, husband. Also, the monkey feet reflex loses as well. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. There were some other reflexes that babies have. It's like in their first like 4 months or something, and then they start losing it. I forget. Learned all that in a psychology class many moons ago. Yeah, that's why when they pull your hair, it hurts like a bitch and you struggle. Oh, yeah. And it's hard to get them to let go. That's true. Our kid is stupid strong. Same with some sort of swimming reflex they have at birth. Oh, yeah. Smooch, I did learn about the swimming reflex. I know what you're talking about. So they don't drown, right? Oh, yeah. Shit, I do remember that. Wow. So you guys are basically saying that we're born as monkeys, slightly turned into Homo sapiens. Yeah, the evolution track actually happens a bit within our lifespan. I get feet cramps way too easily these days for picking stuff up with them. I get crazy, like whenever I do too many, what are they called? Wait. Oh no, I'm blanking out. What are the things called when you go on your tiptoes? Calf raises. When I do too many calf raises, the bottoms of my feet, I think it's the plantar fascia, the very bottoms of the arch of my feet are on fire. But the more I do calf raises, then they go away. Like over time. I gotta get good. No one's feet are off limits. Hell yeah. My feet are def off limits. Nope, not here, Phil. That's part of the contract you sign when you join this chat. I do it a lot of times when I don't want to bend down. Yeah. Have you been checked for EDS, hypermobility? Oh, wait. Tribulate. Is that Ehlers something syndrome? Hypermobility and joint issues can be signs of it. I can't say I have. I know of someone who has, I want to say it's Ehlers-Downing. Is that right? I know of someone who has that, and their symptoms are wildly different than mine. Ehlers-Danlos. Okay, yes. I knew it was something like that. I know of someone who actually does have that, and their issues are so much crazy worse than mine. Like, so much that, like, I guess I wouldn't, I don't know, could be like a benign case of it or like a pretty mild case of it. But yeah, I can't say I have been checked. But I guess it's also not something that like I would be like worried about, you know? The next time I go to the doctor, I actually really, really, really need to be checked for ADHD, which I know everyone and their mother says they have in today's society. But I've had many moments the last 6 months, really the last couple years. But as I've spoken about it the last 6 months, I've had a lot of times where I'm like, oh shit, I think the people around me are right. You know what I mean? It's so that's gonna happen. The next time I go to the doctor. I said off limits. My wife has it. Oh, okay, wait. So if your wife has EDS, then you're probably way more acquainted with it than I am. Could you just have like a mild case of it? Is that possible? The person I know of with it, it's like theirs is so bad, their digestive tract, it's very difficult for their digestive tract to like stabilize. So like their stomach gets like flipped in different spots. They have to use a feeding tube sometimes. It's like intense shit. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know how she does it. Sharon's Karen. I came in at the wrong moment, feet. No, Smooch husband. You're good. Keep it PG-13. No, it's fine. Welcome. Nobody drop your feet pics into Discord. I don't have the capacity to be banning all the feet freaks. It's called the mammalian breath hold reflex. That's cool. Didn't know that. Okay, hold on. Let me peruse through here. No, thank you. I'm not sharing any parts of my body. Guys, no one... Okay, wait. We're all clear. I'm just joking, right? No one actually do that. Please, for the love of God, don't. Alyssa's the worst influence. Just wait till you read Disney's general chat. What have I done? I used to be able to stand on my tiptoes like a ballerina. Very, very tips. I don't know how ballerinas do that. That's insane to me. Disney, did you ever take dance classes to do that? Or were you just able to? I don't know if I still can. I haven't tried them forever. You should try right now. Okay, true. My wife said the same thing for a long time. They just have a milder case of it than some. So, okay, wait. Really? That's fascinating. I see Sting saying, oh, speaking of, okay, hold on. They have their ankles and jaw pop a lot. And it turns out when they do it, it's actually popping back into place. They also have digestive issues. It's just more hard for them to eat certain foods. Oh, no. Really? 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 I have a history of stomach issues, I'm not going to lie. But I'm also going to blame that on my British and Irish stomach. You know what I mean? We don't tend to be the best eaters. So, my whole life, that's what I thought. Alyssa, for the bottom of your foot pain and the calf raises, grab a tennis ball or similar, roll the bottom of your feet when sitting at the computer. I do try to do that. Okay, good. I'm glad to know that that helps, though. It feels nice, but I never know if it's actually doing anything, you know? Okay, it's a degenerative disorder, though, so it slowly gets worse over time, so doing therapy early on helps. When you say therapy, does that include, like, Because you know, like with physical therapy, it's often good to couple that with like hypertrophy for weightlifting. I've been really serious about weightlifting and running on and off, granted, but for about 8 years of my life now. So pretty much most of my adult life. So I wonder if that's really, I don't know, helps with that sort of thing. That's interesting. Huh. So the person I know of must just have a crazy severe case of it. They literally like, they have to have a feeding tube installed and reinstalled every 6 months because their digestive tract just like it moves around within their body, which is just like fucking wild to me. But yeah, it's pretty rough for her. Okay, Disney just tried to stand on her tiptoes but can't. I think it's because I had a car accident in high school where my foot bone popped out of place and never felt right ever again. Oh shit. So when I tried, that one foot hurt a lot. Yeah. Injuries like that can definitely like, yeah, they can creep up on you like that. I'm so sorry, Disney. Fuck. Funny story. I learned how because of the movie Titanic. Did you? That's cute. We're of Irish heritage as well? Shit. Welcome, fellow Irishmen. All right, well, fuck. Maybe one day I will be asking about that. Honestly, so seriously, Tribulate, thank you for your insight. Because I did not realize that could be a thing. Oh, and you know what? I do have my wrists pop out of place a lot. Alex knows this. He's seen me do this. So do you guys know how your wrist muscles, this is turning into like an anatomy lesson or like just anatomy talk. Hi, everyone. You know how your wrist muscles are like, there's like the carpals and the metacarpals, right? Do you know how this is like a set? It's like a dozen or so little bones all kind of like squished together. And that makes your wrist, right? I sometimes feel like they pop out of place and I have to like squeeze the shit out of my wrist. And I do this, or I have to like flop my hand around. Like I have to like dead arm my hand and I have to like snap it for it to like pop back into place. The carpals, the mini carpals. No, they're called metacarpals. I took anatomy. I know what I'm talking about. What was it again? So I have to like snap it. Welcome to Alyssa Diagnoses Herself based on Twitch chat stream. This is, yeah. The ADHD thing I know is real. I still don't know if it's EDS, but it is interesting to think about. I do have to pop my wrists a lot. My body doesn't pop. It creaks like an old house. Every time you say I with a tiny pause, my brain fills in. I'm getting better at gaming. This is even worse than looking things up on WebMD. This is true. It is. This is true. But it's entertaining as shit, isn't it? I got a call today in the clinic I am in line for, I'm in line at for my mental evaluation. They got a late cancellation, so I'm next in line. I went to get it checked with the doctor today. First evaluation is next week. Things went from 0 to 100 very quickly. That's great, Sting. Hey. You think that witchcraft stuff's working? That's great, though. Congratulations. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, there's a dance scene where she stands on the tiptoes. Oh, I'm familiar. I'm familiar with the scene. Guys, in high school, I went through a phase where I fucking loved the Titanic movie. Speaking of Alyssa being a hopeless romantic, it's a bit cringe now to say as an adult, so I need you to go with me on this and to be okay with this. But yeah, I went through a small phase where I was really like, oh my God, it's the ultimate romance. I want to find my own Jack Dawson. And then I started dating Alex, so I did pretty good. I did pretty good. Also, for some reason, I went through a Titanic era. No, Disney, I did too. I fucking did too. We were probably there at the same time. Dude. Add it to your to-dos during Wild Moon's streams. Those were so fun. Rick, I got a yoga cork ball for this. Oh! Sorry, my chat moved. Yoga cork ball. More intense pressure, I got a plastic ball with bumps on it. Nice. I will not be showing my feet on stream, sir. I would hope you don't. Whenever I used to film the vlogs when I was way more consistent with those on YouTube, I was very conscious of either wearing socks or not having my feet in the shot. Not that I really mind, because like I think there are like one or two moments you might be able to see my feet, but I was like, I can't have my feet everywhere in these vlogs. That might get kind of weird. So, yeah, I had to think about that. Okay, hold up. Now that you spoke about it, that kind of worries me because my mother had not exactly the same disorder. It was more of a pain and really big problem with walking due to joints and muscles. I know in my case it's genetic, so I'm worried I could have it mostly because I see some warnings then and now. I don't know. I mean, Alexa, worst case scenario, like with any of these thoughts I have, right? And I tell Alex the same, just go ask your doctor the next time you're in. I think I go see my doctor in a couple months, and I definitely plan to ask them about the ADHD thing because I've had many moments where I've been like, yeah, this kind of tracks. This kind of tracks now. And if you give your doctor insight into like, here's why I'm asking about this thing specifically, they're obviously going to have the knowledge to be like, okay, yeah, well, we'll, ask you these questions or run these tests to narrow it down and go from there. As Rick said, diagnosing this shit purely on Twitch, not the best, but getting ideas to go talk to your doctor is a good thing. Because sharing knowledge is important. I've only been in line for a year. Wow. Good for you, Sting. I'm glad you're going to get that. Let us know how that goes next week. I'd be very curious to hear. Never mind, I'm supportive of this. Titanic is S tier. Don't you apologize? Well, I just recognize that I feel like it's one of the things where some people would be like, you went through a Titanic phase? How embarrassing. You know what I mean? I just feel like, and I don't know why, because I still love it. I'm not saying I dislike the film now. I would say I'm not like in love with it anymore. You know what I mean? But it is a great film. Hello, 2IQ. Welcome in. Hiya, peeps. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. Sorry, I'm catching up with chat. So if I'm behind, I'm getting there. I love when the sentence start with, I need you to be okay with this. It's akin to don't be mad, but some crazy shit's coming up. I was aiming to do a spell to help me with the rigging assignment, not the health stuff, but I'll take it. Aw, Sting, that's great. Alyssa, don't announce that. Announce what? Oh, the YouTube thing? I mean, Alex, how many people do you think are in here? It's not. You don't think the freaks that would have noticed my feet already have it on the foot wiki that's out there? Like, come on. That's. No. You can't be putting feet out there for free. EDS is genetic. Already seeing signs of it in our 2 kids. Going to have them tested eventually. Whoa, that's wild. Okay. It was in that moment the YouTube views went into the millions. Guys, that's not... God. Do you think it could be that? If you're worried, it's best to talk to your doc. Yeah, I completely agree. Probably do that. I just know the symptoms it's very common in people with hypermobility. Yeah, I mean, it's especially if you're in a place where, maybe your health insurance is a little better. Speaking as an American, maybe your general system is a little more catered to helping people with that sort of thing. Say go ahead and ask. I sometimes feel like when I go to the doctor, I can only bring up one issue at a time. I don't know what that is in my brain, but that's what I feel. That's what I feel in here. Alyssa, not to pile on, but apparently research shows significant association between ADHD and Ehlers Danlos. Don't! Rick! You were just the one telling me not to use Twitch chat to diagnose. What are you telling me? Fuck. No. God. Hi, Araya. Yeah. Welcome in. 2IQ. This is, it's a little unhinged today. It's a good time, though. I hope you're having a good time, too. I'm more like, how did Titanic cause a phase? Like, how did we become that obsessed? I know why. Yeah, young Leonardo DiCaprio. Now, granted, I don't think I was as into him as the way a lot of other younger girls were, right? Young women. I, in general, remember watching Titanic in high school and being like, that's the kind of relationship I want. Because I was a hopeless romantic. Like Infame was talking about earlier, like genuinely, before I started dating Alex, I felt like you guys want some real deep cut Alyssa lore? You guys want some deep cut lore from my grade school, middle school, high school days? Because you know how kids start dating when they're like 6th grade, sometime in middle school, right? And it's like when people start being like, oh, we should go out, or like, this is my boyfriend now. And sometimes it's like more serious than others. When I say more serious, I mean like, you know, y'all remember the kids who'd be like in a relationship for like 1 day, 2 days, and then they'd be like, I've broke up with them. Now I'm with so-and-so, right? So it's like, okay, you're just, you figured that out. And then there were people that took it more seriously, like as much as you could at that age, right? So people were doing the whole like, I'm asking my crush out. My crush asked me out to this date, or like, oh, I have a boyfriend now. And I did not have anyone interested in me, it felt like. I definitely had crushes on other people. I think maybe like 2 or 3 people throughout my childhood. And there were times when I would confess feelings for them and they would not be reciprocated. I'm like, that's fine. That happens. But I did not have a relationship until pro ribcage guy. Alex, you know that was my senior year of high school. That's fucking different. It wasn't until like my sophomore year, like the end of my freshman year, is when like people actually like made me feel, I don't know what I'm saying. What am I trying to say? I was the person that was never able to get a girlfriend or a boyfriend. That's what I'm saying. I was never able to. All of my friends would. I would want to, and then no one would like want to do that with me. I was just like, all right, fine, fuck it. And then I watched Titanic and I'd be like, that's what I want. I want my own Jack Dawson. And then ironically, end of freshman year, Alex asks me out. Boom. Classic. And then Alex got me, and I couldn't fucking believe it because I had a crush on him that whole year. And I was like, he's not interested in me. There's no fucking way. And then boom. That's why I was interested in Titanic. I know that. Alyssa's on Wiki Feet, not kink shaming. Okay, hold on, let me catch up. The real sad story is that even after like 80 years that grandma was more in love with Jack than the dude she had a family with. That does feel a little ick, I'm not gonna lie. I've also had a crush on Alex all year. Let me see what you crazy guys are saying. First crush was Xenon. But IRL was 2nd grade summer school. Yeah, my first real crush was like 3rd grade, Phil. I remember that. Lasted a while too. I had a crush on that guy for years. When Alyssa explains it like that, I lost your message. Hold on. Oh, wait. When Alyssa explains it like that, I'm imagining Alex being the lion that hunts the weak one in the herd. No, because, okay, I will say, there was a moment when, because, like, I'm Demi. Didn't know that in high school. I went through that phase where I felt like no one was interested in me, right? And towards the end of my freshman year, I was asked out by 4 other people before Alex. And I did tell them no. Because in my mind, I was like, I was committed to this guy. And I was so committed to this guy in my mind. You kept count? No, I forget. It was like around there. Honestly, it might have been more. Like 4 other people. It might have been more. It might have been 3. But it was definitely a handful of people who went and asked me out. But I was so interested in Alex that I didn't want to date them and still be thinking of Alex. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it felt it felt disingenuous to me. Like I didn't have an interest and I knew I didn't. So I was like, the story changed. And then Alex got me and I was like, hell yeah. Okay, I gotta scroll up to the top. Let me catch up. I think Mythbusters tested this. There's space, but the buoyancy isn't enough to carry two. Oh yeah, with the door thing, true. At the time I loved the movie, I didn't know what attraction was. So not my reason, but I can see it for others. No, yeah, I get you, Disney. Mine was like attraction, but not to like him, the actor. It was like the idea of like, I want this for myself in my life. Oh, I'm fully ready for all the unhinged shit that comes this way. Good. Granted. When I hear Alyssa say it, Disney, my accent is not that bad. This is a very unhinged stream to join. This is true. Yeah, even with the raid earlier, God, it's been nuts, hasn't it? The thing was that the movie was super hyped up before release. There were so many ads. Yeah, so many trailers. It was everywhere. I mean, that makes sense. It was it was a moment in cinematic history. I get it. So did you go look at the wiki feed? Even before the movie dropped, everyone knew about it, yeah. Especially after the circumstances that I have gone through the past 24 hours, I'm expecting anything to happen. Oh, are you okay? 2 IQ, I hope you're okay. Wishing you the best. Or maybe it's just been a good crazy 24 hours. Here's hoping. Yeah, Alex, Cake Bro was like 3 years into me dating you. I was dating you, and then you were concerned about more than one person coming after me. And I was like, you don't have to worry about this. And I don't think you were, but you were just kind of like, what the fuck, guys? She's taken. I remember this. It's slightly raunchy in a way that spoke to the older female audience. That's true too. An honorable mission. I legit can't remember having a single crush on someone till like middle school. My first one was in 3rd grade. I do remember that because that lasted like all the rest of grade school for me. Okay. I'm almost to the bottom. That's what I want. Paint me like one of your French girls. Okay, I'm almost to the bottom now. Absolute cinema. Okay, 2 minutes ago, it was like, I wasn't like Staub's story. Now it turns out there was a Alyssa line. A line at Alyssa's door. But that's what I mean. You have to imagine for the psyche of a young girl, I went from being no one would fucking want you. Someone has once told me to my face, you're gonna die alone because of how unpretty you look. I was told that to my face. And then compound that with like 5 years of me admitting to crushes that I like them. And then being like, actually, I like your best friend. Can you hook me up with her? That happened to me twice. And I said, oh, okay, great. So I go from that to like something happens over winter break, my freshman year. And suddenly people are asking me on dates and I don't know what to do with that. Twice as rough. Thank you. It is. It is. So I go from me thinking something's fundamentally wrong, no one's ever going to want to be with me, to like, what the fuck is happening? And like, I don't understand. It was very weird. It was a weird experience. Dating sucks. I'll say it. Dating sucks. It sucks. I'm glad I found Alex. Alex, I'm glad you stuck with me. You're here. You're stuck. We're done. This is forever. Was he your sugar daddy first, though? For legal reasons, I won't answer. That's amazing. Asking the real questions, poof. Smooch husband was too sweet. Were you my sugar daddy before we started to date? Or was it more you trying to swoon me with money? Money does buy love. There's your answer. We got it. Okay, on the subject of Titanic, even if you had not seen the movie, you knew it. People requested this to sing the Rose in music class every day in class. People quoted the lines. They recreated the end of Yeah, on the playground. That's very true. I feel like that's a similar like moment of cinema history as like Avengers, especially when it was Infinity War Endgame. At the time when that came out, I had never seen the Marvel films. I mean, I saw like Iron Man and like one of the Captain Americas, but like Alex and I weren't really in the Marvel pot, I guess, at that time. I don't know. But like we knew about Infinity War and we knew about Endgame and we knew about the memes, so I kind of get it. I didn't see it in theaters, and when I finally did, I just thought it was boring. I was 12. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe it would be bored for a 12-year-old. That's fair. That's fair. Hey, no fighting, especially my fucking British teeth. It was even earlier. You're actually 10. I can understand that film being rough for a 10-year-old. I can understand. Hey, 2IQ, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying my unhinged ramblings with my chat. When me and my hubs met, he held a buzz cut and I hated it. Looks didn't win him over for me. Damn, Smooch. What's his haircut now? I think I've seen a picture of him recently. Didn't you post pictures of you guys at the Comic-Con? I think I'm remembering that. Okay, but that's because kids are mean. Kids are mean, but that shit sticks with you. I'll never forget. I remember where I was standing when that was said to my face. We had a tire jungle gym. I was on the tire next to the little portable. I remember that. It fucking stuck with me, dude. Do I know that that's bullshit now? Like, yeah. Obviously, I don't believe that. And I actually have quite I would say a normal self-esteem. It's not bad. It's not super high. But, like, I've recovered. But I do still remember that. I'll fucking do it again. Yuck. I don't know if I want to get married. I have too much doubt in myself. That's an interesting take. I don't know. What do you mean doubt? Doubt in what? Doubt in your... Here's the thing, 2IQ. As much as this can be unhinged, I also like to have deep philosophical chats. Doubt in yourself or doubt in like the lifestyle of being married? Like, do you not think you would like that? Just kind of curious. But yeah, marriage definitely isn't for everybody. More like I'm just curious what you mean. Kids can be assholes. Wait, but I also once asked out a girl and she said, ugh. I was always, here's the thing, when those other guys asked me out and I knew I was going to say no, I really tried my damnedest to let them down lightly because I had been in that scenario so many times and I knew how shitty it felt that I was like, we're gonna try to be like, hey, that really means a lot to me, but I just don't think I'm in the position to, and like, la la la. I never wanted to make them feel like shit. Thankfully, I didn't live through someone wanting to ask out my friend and not me. I didn't have any friends. Oh God, Sting. We're gonna have to have the puberty chat with Alyssa. What are you talking about? Kids are honest and little gremlins. Yep. Someone who used to teach kids too as an adult can confirm. Don't worry about that. It's putting the cart before the horse. Honestly, that's a great way to put it too. It's more like you'll kind of know when you're with the right person. It'll feel like the normal next step. Or in some people's cases, like when Alex and I got married, because we started dating so early in high school, we were already together for like 8 years by the time we actually tied the knot and got married. And I remember us both saying, like, when we got back to our apartment after the wedding, we were like, do you feel any different? And obviously, like, it was a great day. We had a great time. It was like, oh, we did it. But like, realistically, we felt the exact same way we did the day before the wedding, you know? So also like you'll know, it'll feel right if the time comes for you. 8 years, yeah. We started dating when I was 15 years old. So we went through all of high school and all of college together. And then Alex is 1 year older than me. So he graduated college 1 year before, got a job. And basically, as soon as he got a job, I mean, Alex, correct me if I'm wrong. I think you started putting some of your first paychecks towards a ring. And so it was like in the middle of my senior year of college is when he proposed. So yeah, it was about 8 years. We've been together now for 15 years, which is also fucking crazy. Something happened winter break of freshman year. What could it have been? Oh, that's what he meant by the puberty talk. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That does remind me of something. When I went to go to high school to pick up my first schedule, I was mistaken for a senior and someone thought I was an 18-year-old. And I was like, no, I'm leaving the 8th grade. And they were like, oh. Okay, that kind of makes sense now. Maybe. Once you were taken, guys go crazy? Oh, that makes sense. Like sharks that smell blood in the water. Why it gotta be like that, though? Why it gotta be like that? Yeah, I try to take things one step at a time. Don't think too far ahead, but I do plan. Honestly, it's the best way to do it because then you're not like blindsided, but you're open to possibilities. I feel like that's like the healthy way to do it. I got bullied a lot when I was still in school. I gave one of them a bloody nose, and guess what? The bullying stopped. I mean, listen, I'm not one to condone violence, but I do think there's something there about standing up for yourself. So I get it. I'm glad you were able to make the bullying stop for you. Fight were all over me once I entered the furry fandom. Single or not doesn't matter, apparently. That's so sad. I know people can get so like vitriolic about that. Because Smooch, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but the last time I asked you, because I think I made the assumption that you were a furry, but like you aren't, but you just enjoy like the fandom and like the art and stuff, or is that incorrect? I don't actually know. I know so little about that realm, but I also have a couple of art friends in the industry that I've like taken classes with and have worked with that like I know. Oh, you don't like the fandom. Okay, see, I have to learn. I know they're furries and they're such great people that like I don't know. If they're not hurting anybody, and this goes with anything, if no one is being hurt by said group of people and they're just living their lives, I don't understand why people have to be so like, oh yeah, but the furries, you know, like, okay. I don't know. Just let people do their thing, man. Who gives a shit? Also, I was telling that to Alex yesterday, because here's the thing. How many of those people do you think, hear me out, how many of those people do you think also had a crush on Simba or Kovu when they were kids? Do you know what I'm saying? How many of those people do you think did Neopets?
Settle down.
And made Neopet art. Am I wrong, Rick? You know how many GIFs I've seen? GIFs, whatever. Fuck off. You know how much I've seen? I was just gonna say Robin Hood. You know how many people simp over Robin Hood? And then they'll in the same breath make fun of furries. To my mind, to my demi mind, granted I'm a bit of an outsider on this, that's the fucking same to me. The Maid Marian from Disney's Robin Hood? No, that's what I'm saying. So like, how can you be so against that kind of person when, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. Again, I'm saying this as a bit of an outsider, but like, why do we have to throw around hate? It doesn't make sense to me. Just let people do what they want to do, man. Thank you, Phil, you're right. It's been over an hour. Oh no. I still have to talk about announcements, guys. We still have fucking announcements to get to. My first crush was at 5 years old when I got a Pokemon card where Misty was in a bikini. There we go. shit. I think that was the worst one I've ever seen. Oh, that was something that was. That's the scheduled demon emote. Holy shit. Oh my god, that had me crying. Made me feel strange things. I mean, hey, it's gotta start sometime, man. Peak? Yeah. I get it. Mine was Jasmine in the red outfit. Oh yeah, Jasmine was it for a lot of people. I've heard people talk about that. God, I'm actually crying from that. I'm very far behind. Uh-oh. First crush was Asterix. I don't know who that is. Went to karaoke once to celebrate being engaged. The DJ guy asked me out, and I was like, oh, I'm engaged and getting married soon. He legit had the audacity to tell me to call him if it doesn't work out. Oh my god. People are wild, dude. I'm forgetting to read the bot messages too. I am. I'm trying not to. Can't forget the bots. Listen, we'll be here all day if I respond to the bots. We can't. We can't be doing this. It's too bad. You guys were together about 4 years before. That's awesome. Love to hear of high school sweethearts. My wife and I were just really good friends in high school. Started dating when I went to college during their senior year. Oh, so you guys, that's really cool, Tribulated. So you guys probably had a similar age gap to us where like we had to do 2 rounds of long distance years where I was still in high school. Alex went off to college. That was 1 gap year. And then when he graduated, got a job elsewhere, and I was still in college. That's cool, though. Oh, I love to hear it. Together 22, married in 25. Aw. We married quick. I mean, honestly, I feel like 3 years isn't too bad. Hearing all this talk about school is making me think about when I was in middle school. Middle school were the dark ages for me. I can't be bothered to go back to middle school. High school is when things started getting better. Adult Alyssa is... Let's just say you couldn't send me back. You couldn't send me back. Over my dead body. Okay, so Smooch doesn't like the fandom. I'm curious to see what you have to say about this. I tried ignoring my bullies, not give them anything to work with, just pretend that they weren't there. Could not hear them. Guess what? That did not work. Man, that blows. I was hoping you'd say it would. Ignoring does sometimes work, but I don't know. That makes me think that staying your bullies must have been very lacking in their own lives. Do you know what I mean? They clearly had a reason to lash out, and they took that against you, which blows. But the fact that they weren't getting a reaction, they still did it, is like weird. I only had about 2, maybe 3 teachers that I actually liked, and it felt like they were really teaching me. Yeah, I was blessed with some pretty good teachers, but I definitely had some that, yeah, kind of left wanting. Okay, so Smooch says, I love fursuits because I love cosplay and I appreciate the art, but I absolutely hate the fandom because of the toxic shit that happens. See, and I don't know very much about the fandom. I have heard that, but I've honestly heard that about fandom culture in general, which I get. I don't know. I try not to be online too much, and I just find that helps, but I get it. Of course, there's good people in there, but God, the drama. Okay. So yeah, you just like it more for like the vibes and the costuming of it. That makes sense. Would you call yourself a furry then, Smooch? Is that like the official label you give yourself, or you just like the fursuits? To be honest, Robin is one of Disney's gentlest heroes ever. I know. He rocks. I love him as a character. Oh yeah, and here's when we did the scan. Good times. Asterix from Asterix and Obelix? I don't know who that is. Should I? Hear me out. We keep typing. We need to do a system reset on her. On Smooch or me? Who are we talking about? We overload the chat so there's no way she can catch up. Oh, I'll catch up quicker then. I'll just catch up quicker. I can read them myself. Then we guilt the hell out of her for missing messages so stream goes on forever. You motherfuckers. You know that's how that works. I love this. I love this. The fandom has a lot of drama. That blows. I've heard of fandoms having drama a lot. And I think when I was online more often, I would see it. This is like college years and post-college years. Well, you guys know, especially because I'm online streaming more often. I try to be on actual social media less. So I post more and I create more, but I'm like actually scrolling less, which is nice.
Lord have mercy, I'm about
so
to
now
bust.
any fandoms I'm a part of, I do not interact with very much. Wait, what? When that happens 5 minutes, she has to scroll back up. I do have to scroll back up sometimes. You give myself the label of cosplayer. Furry, maybe. Just not in the fandom. Okay, but it makes it easier without explaining the whole shebang. No, I get it, Smooch. Okay. But labeling can be important. I don't want to call you something that is inaccurate, you know, or like you feel like isn't like an actual portrayal of what you do, you know. Alyssa needs to be educated in comics. Asterix and Obelix is a classic. I've literally never heard of this. Let me look it up. Hold on. Asterix and Obelix. Okay, maybe I have seen this guy once. Hold on. Hold on. This guy? I don't think I've ever seen this guy. What are we talking about? Was this... Smooch, was this your first crush? Wait, hold on. I'm like genuinely curious. Is there like a movie? A Netflix film? Official trailer? Well, that's something. The small one is Asterix. The big is Obelix. The live action version of it. Oh! Okay, hold on. Oh! Okay, wait. This is actually kind of funny. This is actually Smooch. I have to ask. You were saying in Discord the other day that Pippin is your favorite Hobbit. You're saying Pippin's your favorite Hobbit. Okay, the live action's French. There are multiple. Okay. So specifically the French one. So this one? Fuck AI. Get out of here. This one. Okay, I have to ask because I'm not going to lie. You know what this is giving right now? You know what this is giving? I'm going to feel exposed. No. Hold on. I'm not going to judge you for that. You think I'm going to judge you for this shit? Don't. Throw that idea out the window. I do have to ask, though. You were saying how Pippin is your favorite Hobbit the other day in the chat. This is giving very big Merry Pippin energy. And we all see it. You see it, don't you? You see it in chat. This is giving some big Merry Pippin energy. Did you also have a crush on Merry Pippin at one point? I'm just curious. Do not be embarrassed. Do not be embarrassed. There's nothing to be embarrassed. She's dead? No, don't. Switch. I'll be there. I'll be here with you. I think Bilbo Baggins is fucking adorable. And I have a bit of a crush on him. He's adorable. He's fucking cute. I'll say it. There. I'll join you. And if anyone there is going to judge me on that shit, that says more about you than it does me. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Don't be embarrassed works every time. Alex, I've gone beyond. I'm showing camaraderie. I'm judging you, Alyssa. Fuck off. Fuck off. No, not Smooch, just you. See, she agrees with me. She agrees with me. Never had a crush on Pippin and Merry, but I did on Bilbo. See, there's nothing to be embarrassed of here. See? Okay, but young Bilbo or old Bilbo? The young one. Not Ian Holmes. Yeah, Hobbit Bilbo. Although, I don't know, they're all just cute. His mannerisms are so cute. Listen. You're talking to the ace in chat. It's his mannerisms. He's fucking adorable. You should look at the live action Asterixes, though. I will. I'm a little more iffy about pulling up clips on stream just because I don't know if they'll get like copywritten, or you never know what some YouTuber is going to throw in their clips or something. You know what I mean? So I have to be a little more careful and vet them. Me vetting an image before I show it is a little easier, but the Balrog whipped me all day, daddy. Pixar enough. Gandalf for sure got whipped. Photo, not clip. If you guys want to send a photo in the Discord, I'll show it. That was the best one I found that came up on a quick Google search, but I don't like costume characters at Disneyland either. Yeah, honestly, I feel like the costume characters at Disneyland are hit or miss. I prefer like the princesses when they're a little more like human, you know? That's a me thing. I'm more speaking about the fursuit thing because I just don't want to. I feel like there's a hatred towards anyone who does stuff like that, and it's like, I don't know. I'm just here to like, can we all just like let people live their lives and enjoy shit they want to enjoy? That also means I'm allowed to not do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. Okay, let me go. Is everyone making fun of me? Brian's GPU shaming my GPU? Well, you can tell him he can buy you a new one. How about that? How about that? Tell him he can buy you a new one then. For Christmas. Got him. Got him. They also have Olympic Games, etc. Yeah, the princesses don't bother me. No, I agree. I also feel like I'm kind of that way with cosplay in general because I love cosplay. I'm also such a stickler. Not that I'm good at it by any means. I am such a stickler for trying to get things to be as accurate as possible that when it's like a human character or a humanoid of some sort, right? Because we are people, it's a little easier to make that seem more accurate to the character, right? Whereas like if it's Stitch in a giant costume, I would almost prefer Stitch to be like a little like puppet guy and like a realistic puppet thing. You know what I mean? That would just be better for me and my brain. That's like what I prefer. But that's also just like a personal preference. It's just me. Whenever I try to do cosplay of that sort, that is my gold standard. Is there perchance a way into this dungeon known as the Discord? Yeah, I think I saw someone. Yep, there's the link for it. Head on in to IQ. Speaking of cosplay, I need to put up a poll soon for what you guys want to do for the cosplay stream. What I'm going to start making. I will be getting to that soon. I mean, I bet nothing the kids do at Disney compares to the whipping Disney Corpo does to their workers behind closed doors. I think Disney, I have a friend that works as a bartender at Disney, and she's worked there now for close to 2 years as a bartender at one of the Walt Disney World resort areas. So she's jumped around to a couple different bars throughout the different resorts there. And I get the impression that things are more held up with duct tape behind the scenes than you would realize. Not entirely, but a little bit. But a little bit. A little bit, you know? That's the real reason I've asked if Alyssa had a better PC than you. Listen, I only just got that GPU a couple months ago, okay? I only just got that a couple months ago. Second, Alex has a better CPU than me, okay? So don't. It's her early birthday present. See? There you go. There you go. I'm now going to take Smooch the fursuit with me, visit Alyssa's house at night, break in. Well, don't, Smooch, because then I might have something against the fursuits. You might awaken some Pavlovian response every time I see one. I'm like, stop. You still got a 960 GTX? Oof, respectfully indeed. Holy shit. Upgrade from the 940 GTX? Holy fuck. Wait, why is Disney feeling bullied? You're the one that was judging me! Why do you feel bullied? The audacity of some people. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh my God, Alyssa. What? What do I do now? It seems fucked up to me that they serve alcohol at Disney. Yeah. You know, they definitely do in some of the parks. So I don't know how it works entirely in the parks because it's not like it's everywhere. Epcot, it is more so. But Epcot, let's be real, Epcot's for the adults, right? Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, whatever. That's different. Oh, my name is Disney. They're so listen, Disney. They're so different in my brain. They're so separate in my brain that when I say the name, I did not even register that. I did not even. Anyways, Disney World. She didn't get the joke and then attacked me. How rude. This is true. I did. I'll own it. I fucked up. Disney World has like a lot of different parks, right? Epcot serves, I feel like, the most alcohol. And Epcot's for the adults. Drink around the world is a thing. We get that. The thing is, my bartender friend works at the resorts. Those technically aren't like in the parks. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, because in Orlando, Disney is like this massive campus where there's like 4 parks, 2 water parks. There's like the Wilderness Lodge. There's like a dozen or something resorts that are all really different themes and a whole like range of kind of luxury levels. Like there's some top of the line shit, and then there's like, I just want to get a hotel room so I can stay near Disney. Wow. So she works at the resort specifically where they serve drinks there, which I feel like that makes more sense because like, I don't know, it's like off the park boundaries, you know what I mean? But yeah, I know, but still, you might as well have a strip club if you go that route. For the uncles to go watch Cinderella twirl around a pole. No dry parks. Holy shit, Rick. That's crazy. It's for the adults so they can handle the screaming and the little kids. That is true. That is true. You're right, I didn't get the joke at first. Did someone say strip club, Jack? What the fuck? Okay, let me open up Discord because, gang, it's been an hour and a half. And it's time to talk about some stuff. Thursday is birthday stream. We're going to be doing peak crowd control. You should be able to use money if you want, but bits and channel points to make peak a living nightmare for me. You'll be able to do whatever the fuck you want to me in my game. Alex will be joining at some point. That'll be a great time. And just a fun way to celebrate my birthday. I'm excited to be doing that. The other thing I want to talk to y'all about, if you've seen the announcement, Hobbitsgiving. I made a little thing for it. This music is not the vibe. Get out of here. We're going to be having Hobbitsgiving. Okay, I'm out. Disney, wait, I have more good news after this that you'll definitely want to stay for. Okay, Hobbitsgiving is something that we're going to start doing annually. It is going to take place during the week of American Thanksgiving. Not on the date, it'll just be like around that time. This year, you can see at the bottom, it's happening November 23rd. We are going to watch one of the Middle-earth trilogies every year, straight through, all the way, all 3 films. We'll be eating good food together. I'm starting with 11s with you guys because we're starting at 11 a.m. my time. Feel free if, people from all over the world, if it's early in the morning for you, if it's really late, do whatever you want. Only America has Thanksgiving. Canada also has Thanksgiving. I think they do it in October, right? And then honestly, after I learned about Canada Thanksgiving some years ago, I didn't know if anyone else did, so I just assumed. Yeah. There's copyright-free Lord of the Rings inspired music, by the way. Can you drop that link? Can you drop that link in the Discord? That'd be huge. But yeah, the point of this day is going to be a celebration of good food and good stories. We will be here on the Discord. This year, we will be starting where the whole journey begins. The Hobbit trilogy. We will always watch the extended editions. So at 11 a.m. EST, we'll be here on the Discord in the watch party stage, and we're just gonna we're gonna fly through the whole trilogy, baby. I am going to meal prep, and I will be eating all of these meals with you on stream. We'll stream on Discord stream, whatever. Dim has already had the idea of like us doing recipe sharing and such, and we could all share ideas, or I don't know if you have ideas for the event. I do think I'm gonna do the thing where every time there's a scene of someone walking, I'm gonna do 10 squats. I was gonna do the whole I walk every time someone walks on screen, but I'm gonna be honest, I did some real digging on if I could buy a treadmill or a walking pad, and I just don't think we have the funds to do it before like the next 2 weeks. So your girl's gonna do squats every time someone's walking. Because we gotta burn off this food somehow. So please be there. This is gonna be a very fun time. I'm sure we'll talk about more as it gets closer. But yeah, we're gonna make this an annual event. So that's gonna be really fun. The other thing I think you all will be very excited about is that we're expanding the stream schedule. Burn off the food, never. We're expanding the stream schedule. Hold on, let me see what y'all are saying. We sure do have it in October. It's much more harvest-based than colonialism-based. I mean, honestly, that's what I kind of hate about American Thanksgiving. I don't really give a shit about Thanksgiving, if I'm being completely honest. I really don't give a shit about it. Because it's kind of got icky connotations to it, right? When you look a little bit deeper into that. However, I do like the idea of celebrating a harvest, right? Especially as a cyclical seasonal witch that I am. I love the idea of celebrating a harvest. That's why I'm kind of calling this a celebration of good food and good stories, because those are two things that are really near and dear and precious to me. And I really love these stories, and I think a chance to kind of celebrate all this with you. It's kind of like, in my mind, I'm treating this as us creating our own holiday of sorts that we can all celebrate annually. It'll be something for us to look forward to. And like, you will always know in late November, like, oh yeah, Hobbitsgiving, it's gonna be great. And we'll add more little fun things here or there with it. Not that I'm out here trying to exonerate Canada of its many colonial sins. No, I get it. Oh, Rick, thank you so much for gifting the sub to Dim. That's so sweet. Holy shit. Need to get wheels of cheese because of Bomber. Oh, yes! Dude, you brought up the brie idea, and I was like, dude, some brie apples and some bread. I'm gonna do that for lunch. I think that's gonna be my lunch. I swear to God. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. The French Revolution says enough about the French. Significant amounts of murder. Do you want to invite the Mad Prince? Jeez. Cheese's escapism? Hold on. Oh my God, Rick on top of the gifted leaderboard. Hey, let's go, Rick! Let's go. I wanted to say this when it was relevant, but it got busy. Hey, no way. As a resident Florida man, your anger towards our King Mouse is justified. The prices of everything just goes up as he gets richer and richer. 2IQ, do I have news for you? I was a born and raised Floridian. In solidarity. I was actually born in Orlando, dude. I don't know where you are, but hell yeah. I did get out. I'm no longer in Florida. I actually just moved. I just moved to North Carolina last year. A little less than a year ago. This last... You're from Melbourne? Wait, do I know who you are? No fucking way. Okay, wait. This isn't doxing. I lived in Melbourne. This isn't doxing because I don't live there anymore. I lived in Palm Bay. Guys, Melbourne's in Australia? No, it's not. They're gonna know what I mean. They're gonna know what I mean. I'm from Florida. Yeah, no, 2 IQ. I understand. Me and Alex used to live in Palm Bay, like the Melbourne area. I was born in Orlando, moved. I lived in Palm Bay last year. See, he knows. I know. Okay, well, shit. I know exactly the areas that you live in. Holy shit! What a small world. To explain my questions earlier, Alex and I used to be teachers in that area, and we used to do a lot of like outreach. And so there have been times when people find us and they'll be like, oh my God, I was one of your students, or like, I was one of, I worked with you at this place. So I'm also used to like, when people say they're from that part of Florida, I'm like, oh, they know who we are. And you know what I mean? And I don't know who they are online. So that's just a crazy small world. Holy shit. I agree with you about Disney getting more and more expensive, though. It sucks. Eat the rich. Fig jam. That would be so good. In my rightful spot. Some grapes and a nice tea and crackers. I really want to make an elderberry syrup, and I think the elderberry syrup is going to be the sweetener in my tea that day. That's what I think I'm going to do. New game for you? Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Shimmering Isles DLC? Ooh, we do have Elder Scrolls on the PlayStation. Maybe we can look into that. I'm stuck here like it's Night City. I can't leave. Dude, we were there for the longest time too. Okay, wait. IQ. 2 IQ. Do you want to leave? Did either of you teach at O'Galley? Hold the fuck on. Okay, well, hold on. We can't completely... I'm gonna let Alex answer those questions. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was your student. Okay, never mind. I see Alex is answering the questions. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna catch up. What are the fucking chances? That's crazy. It's a small world after all. What if you were 2 IQ Rat's teacher and we just spent the last 2 hours talking about your feet? Listen, they know. I was never meant to be a teacher. That's why I got the fuck out of there. Florida man wearing prison costume for Halloween gets arrested. What is your game today? Is it Lake? It's probably not going to be Lake. If I'm being really honest, who knows if we'll even get to a game. We might just do one big embarrassment hour. I've been yapping for like 2 goddamn hours. What did you teach? Band? Oh, yeah? I'm pretty sure I was your student. So wait, you're telling me that you may have known us as teachers. Holy shit, yeah. You may have known us as teachers
2 hours later.
And you just happened to find my stream? Because that's crazy. For realsies? Tomato, boo? Disney, it's because... Mr. W. Disney, it's because I am trying not to start a new story game until after the peak stream. That's why. I want to give it my 100%. You know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I click on random recommended streams sometimes and yours was recommended. That is so cool. Fuck. Well, that's neat. Well, hey, dude. Small world. Hey, Aerith, welcome in. How's your day doing? I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Yeah, no more Lord of the Ring minutes for you. But it's going to be fun, Disney. We're going to talk about all the good food. It's going to be a celebration. You can watch me do squats for like 9 hours. That's going to be something. Who knows if I'll be able to walk the next day? Probably not. It'll be crazy. What a bunch of fans you got. A bunch of weird Europeans and some stray students. Hey, don't forget the Canadians. We got some of them here too. We got a couple Canadians here. God, that's funny. By the way, I got the cutest emote randomly. Oh, that is a cutie. There are dozens of them. There's the Canadians. There they are. I can't wait to see Alyssa cry and throw up from those squats. Yeah? Well, here's the thing, Rick. I've decided I'm going to do like 10 per. Hey, Evie Spooky Boo. Thank you so much for the follow. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna do squats every second they're walking, because then I'll die. I think I'm gonna do for each scene they're walking, for that extent, that's 10 squats. And then if they stop, that's like that's a hard stop. And then if they start walking again, then that's 10 more squats. That's what we're gonna do. Late night snacks, I'll be back. No problem. I want to forget at least one Canadian. Oh! Thank you so much for the 10 bits, Evie. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you. Frankers, what a cute dog. They won't even be at Rivendell before she'll be like, guys! Just when you thought you forgot about us, we appear. Oh, no, we don't forget. There's actually a couple of you guys that do show up on my stream and then have reached out and like talked with Alex and I and such. It's been fun. It's good. It's one of the good things about being a teacher. There's a lot of shit that goes with it, but it's nice to kind of watch your students grow, and the ones that want to like keep a relationship with you and just like, I don't know. It's nice. God, we have been talking about so much unhinged shit, though. That's so funny. God. Oh. It's fine. I've told you guys about the bi wife story when I had a 7th grader tell me and Alex got some real bi wife energy, and like they knew I was queer before I did, you know? It's magical times. Well, the squats stack. If you don't have enough time to do the 10, but they walk. Oh, yeah, they'll stack. In fact, if you guys want to be on that, you can be my squat counters. We'll do it. Hey, don't talk about Sting that way. Sting as in the sword from The Hobbit. Am I an honorary Canadian? You could be. I know Isaiah's Canadian too, right? I'm studying elementary education right now. Let's go, Evie. That's fantastic. Alex and I have our degrees in music education specifically. We were musicians and specialized in that. But that's fantastic. We actually have a couple people in this chat too. I don't know if they're here now, but definitely a couple educators. One is about to start their education degree, but currently works as an aide for kids. I know someone else is getting their education degree and is currently working on their thesis. So yeah, many of us in here got an ed background. Oh, fun. I couldn't do the music theory. I mean, music theory do kind of kick everyone ass. Let's be real. Music theory is tough. Are you also a musician or like were you in band or orchestra? You play an instrument? Or you just want to teach young kids? I used to love it. Elementary music stuff was some of my favorite to do in my degree. Basically the same level above the equator. It counts. Well, make me royal right now, because come Hobbit's Giving, I will be Count Squat. Do it. Holy shit, do it. Make yourself a hat that says Count Squat, please. Absolutely wild. I joined a random stream talking about feet in the random chance. By random chance, my middle school band director, who was goated, by the way, happens to also be in chat. Oh my God. Yeah, what have we talked about? Feet, furries, the Titanic phase, the fact that some of us have had crushes on hobbits. It's bad. That's really bad. God, that's what stream's all about. This is the community we make here. This is what we do. Definitely got to see more streams. Thank you. God. When you put it that way, I'm a musician. Yeah, I play guitar a little and piano barely, but I'm a big singer. Oh, Evie, I was just talking the other day how much. So I'm a classically trained French horn player. I play brass instruments, and then I've dabbled with like piano. Used to do percussion. So like I've done a lot of kind of things around. But French horn is my principal. I really so badly want to learn how to sing though. And we actually have some really crazy good trained singers that are here in chat sometimes. And they've recently gone into the Discord because I told them how I wanted to learn how to sing or maybe even like take vocal lessons because I don't know, it's just a skill I'd like to have. And I'd like to feel more confident with my singing voice. I know I can hold a pitch because I'm classically trained, but my tone and stuff sucks. So on our Discord, they actually started posting some of their favorite like YouTube lessons and warm-ups and stuff that I'm going to start going through. I'm even thinking about opening up a channel if anyone wants to do this where we can have like vocal accountability or like, I don't know, just some way for us to kind of like check in or ask questions or whatnot. It'd be fun, especially because they are actually trained singers. It wouldn't just me belting in the car and being like, why does my tone such shit? Oh, it's worse. He's in the streamer's house. He's married to her and she locks him in the basement. Someone's gonna come in one day and actually believe I lock him in the basement. We gotta switch that up. That's bad. Someone's actually gonna think I do that. Potential blackmail. See, now 2IQ is gonna say I lock his old band director in the basement, and that's not gonna be good for anyone here. There are Twitch bots that automatically give periodic summaries of what's been talked about in chat in one paragraph. Imagine that for the stream. Oh yeah, Disney uses those. I'm familiar. It'd be pretty bad. I can play That I Touch though. Wait. I can really play That I Touch. Oh, I can play anything I touch though. Okay, I understand. I used to play clarinet for 3 years. Oh, that's great, Evie. Okay, yeah, definitely musical. That's kind of how I am. It's like I went through a lot of time bopping around different musical instruments. Musical chairs. I wasn't anything special, but I was a clarinetist. Okay, hell yeah. We got a couple clarinetists in the chat. Played for 5 years, lost my drive to continue playing. Yeah, I mean, that happens. I get it. Band is, especially Florida band, I feel like Texas band is so competitive that when you're in those band programs, they expect you to put all of your time to that and nothing else. And it's just really, it's tough. It's tough on kids. Lies, you went to a bookstore recently? You told us? I haven't seen the sun in 2 months. Alex, shut the fuck up. I'm glad you stuck with it as long as you did. Yeah, 5 years is not insignificant. That's a long ass time to play an instrument, especially like clarinet, because like that's how I feel about horn. I put down my horn for like 8 years after college, a little bit after college, because if you're not playing with an ensemble, it's really tough to play by yourself. At least with guitar and piano and singing, I can do that shit in my living room, you know? That's easy. That's nice. That's happy times. Have we just been chatting for 2 hours? We have, Isaiah. It's bad. I haven't even gotten to all my announcements yet. You should look up Hobbit's Giving, though. ! Hobbit. If you want information on that. It's going to be a riot. Everyone's invited. Join the Discord. It's going to be great. I was going into music therapy at first, but failed music theory. Oh, okay. Oh, dang. I'm sorry to hear about that. But early ed is also going to be great. And honestly, I wonder if you could still pick up like, because obviously for music therapists, like you have to be like certified and shit. But I wonder if you could pick up some like tools of the trade and incorporate that in your early education classrooms, you know? Because like a teacher that can play guitar, I mean, like, come on. Kids love that shit. Come on. See, I think that's funny because I have a friend who was absolutely amazing at clarinet and he definitely had an effect on me because of it. He was also Frozone for a concert. When you say had an effect on you, oh yeah, I know Frozone from The Incredibles, a great character. When you say had an effect on you, do you mean like discouraged you from playing? Like they were so much better that it made you feel like you didn't want to play anymore? Because I went through something very similar in high school. I had a girl who was playing French horn and she still is so fucking good. She was like...
Alyssa, pay attention to your husband's idea. I wanna know.
Okay, hold on. Wait, let me answer this question. I'll get there. I'll do it. I'll do it. Thank you for the bits also. So, fuck, what was I saying? Oh, no. This girl that played French horn in high school was so goddamn good. She was like first chair all-state every year, which to the Europeans, the internationals out there, if you don't have all-state, I'm nosy, this is killing me. I'm sorry. It means in the entire state of Florida, which is huge for band, it means she's chosen as the top French horn player to play in the ensemble of the greats of those grade levels.
Disney be fucking patient.
Phil, thank you for the bits. So she was like the horn player at my school. And
No.
you know that gave me a complex that my private instructor at the time used to tell me like you're sorry, I just saw you're in good hands with Allstate. True. That gave me a complex that my horn teacher used to say was the best blessing and the greatest curse, because I was constantly comparing myself to her and feeling like utter shit because of it. However, I also knew how good a person my age could sound on the horn.
Look, Ma, I'm on stream.
So, Stig, thank you for the 25. I do have some new alerts that I cannot wait to show you guys. There's one coming soon that I particularly can't wait for. It's going to be the new 50-bit redeem. It's not there yet. Don't try it. But it's going to be there. Anyways, I keep getting distracted. Point being is, person that was so much better than me was blessing and a curse, made me feel like utter shit sometimes, but also gave me an idea of what to strive for. But that like psychologically gave me like such a chip on my shoulder whenever I played. It was pretty rough. All right, Alex, what have you got? Who were the directors at EG when you were there? Maybe use the first letter of their last name. That's smart. I've been streaming on my channel, but I don't know when I'll be on Alyssa's again. Oh, yes, Alex has been doing that. Sorry. For a second, I thought you said porn. Yep. Isaiah, that's what everyone hears. When you say you play the horn, you know what they hear? You know what's really fun? Is when you say, hi, what's your major? And you say horn performance, and they think you say porn performance. Hi, what are you studying in college? Porn performance. That's my degree. What about you? Chemical engineering? Amazing. God. I can't tell you guys how many times we got that. Cannot tell you guys. Okay, Alex, what'd you say? Alyssa, were you interested in my idea? I am. I don't know how I'll be able to pull it off. Alex, I think if you want to take it, it was your idea. I think by all means you could do it. I think you should do it. Yeah, T was something else. He was so cool and awesome to be around.
Rar XD.
Evie, thanks for the 11. Rar. You can also play when you want to relax and let off some steam. Oh, yeah, like you mean different instruments for sure. Hold on. Now, he was someone who constantly pushed me to strive and be better than I was and to keep going as far as I could. Okay, yeah, I know what you mean. I definitely had that effect with the person I was in high school with. Hate that I can hear the ad. That's capitalism for you. Alex gets his money back. You don't. Don't waste your points. Okay, Alex, do you want to talk about your idea? Do you want to talk about it? Disney's dying to know, apparently. Would you like to release the hounds? Release the gates? I don't know. You said you put the horn down for 5 years and picked it back up and I heard porn. Yeah. No. Gotta put that down sometimes. It's too much. Wait, what are we? Hello? I might talk about it whenever I stream. Ooh, or keep it a secret. Okay. Disney's gonna be left on red then. I'm sorry, Disney. Sorry. Boo, tomato, tomato. Okay, here's the final thing we need to talk about. Drink. Nice sweater, boss. Thank you, Sigma. And I will drink. Thank you, Evie. What's Mr. W cooking up right now? It's a pretty damn funny idea. I think he's getting excited about streaming again. And It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Rawr. I hope Alex only gets soggy unsalted fries till I choose to forgive him.
Till I choose to forgive him. It'll be soon. It'll be soon. Alex, Disney loves you. She can't be mad at you for too long. Let Disney die first and tell the rest of us. She's dying to know, remember? Yes, okay. I might need to code it though, which I do on stream, co-working stream. Okay, Phil, that actually leads beautifully into my next thing. Guys, we're expanding my stream schedule. Do you guys remember I used to also stream on Mondays? And then I got rid of them because I was a bit too overwhelmed with the move and I got really sick last year and there was just a lot going on. I think we're going to try to add Mondays back into the schedule, which has been announced on Discord. So what we're going to do, my schedule is now going to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We're just adding the extra day through the end of the year. Monday is going to start at 1 p.m. Eastern, the way all of my weekday streams do. But we're going to call it like Makeup Monday. Y'all ever feel like, you know, when you start a work week and it's Monday and you're like, oh God, I have to like answer all these emails that I didn't get to last week. And I have to remember what I was doing. And it's kind of like you have to get back into the flow of the work week. That's what Monday's going to be for. Sometimes it'll be co-working. Sometimes it's going to be streams like this where I'm just chit-chatting with you all. And it's just Alyssa being like, I'm slow today and I'm here to chit chat with those that need it or just want to feel like they have a buddy around. Occasionally we'll also do like games, embarrassment hour, whatever comes to mind, but it's going to be the day where it's like, if we need to do a co-working stream, I can do that. And if we want to just hang out and do whatever we feel like, that's what Monday's going to fill in, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think they'll be very cozy and chill. I am excited to be expanding my stream schedule. What I'm trying to do is see how this goes and maybe even potentially add a 4th weekday. If I can stream 4 weekdays and those are my main days and Saturday mornings just become like a when I can do them, that's kind of my goal. But we're going to do it in steps because I want to be sustainable and I don't want to do too much at once because otherwise, you know, that can cause more problems. Don't you put that evil on me.
Drink!
Thank you, Aerith. Thank you. I have been talking a lot. That's probably a pretty good idea. Aerith, also, I hope you're having a good Tuesday. Forgot if I said that before when you came in, but no, he gets extra crispy fries. You brought this on yourself. Alex, she's still mad at me for making her eat the old bandage bean. That doesn't sound pleasant. Wait, what doesn't sound pleasant? Oh, the old bandage bean? Yeah. Yeah, Disney does eat bad beans on her stream. She's a fucking gamer, dude. Disney eats bad beans. You heard it here. Secrets. Friends keep secrets anyways. Where am I? I don't want to reveal it in case I'm not able to pull it off. That's fair. That's fair. Exactly. That's why he told me we were friends. Okay. I think I'm mostly caught up. I'm doing well. Hope you are well, Gorge. Thank you, Aerith. I am doing very well. It's been a great week for me so far. Phil's going to put Disney in IRL timeout. Incredible. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to just the Monday stream. That'll start this coming Monday. And hopefully one day we can add more time. That would be amazing. Gonna take away the talking stick. You love the fox sweater? Thank you. I love this one. I want to wear it so much this season. I'm glad I get to wear it. Okay, so what time is it? It's 3 o'clock now. Gang? Here are my thoughts for today. I'm going to be honest. I didn't expect to yap for 2 hours. I'm going to be honest. Do we want to...
I was wondering if you could play that song again.
You got it, man. You got it. Here you go. Believe it or not, it's time for the stream. Grab some snacks and your coffee. Sometimes I game or I make art. What will it be? Believe it or not, we are live. The stream just started. You're right. Time to start it over. Gotta go through announcements again. We are live. Gang, I have 2 thoughts on things we can do. We could just go through all embarrassment hour stuff and do like crossword puzzles, that kind of thing. Or my other thought for today would be finishing No, I'm Not a Human. So I'm going to put up a poll and we'll have that open for like 3 minutes. I am allowing... No, I'm not going to allow extra votes. We'll do 3 minutes. What do... Okay. And if you don't know what embarrassment hour is, if you're new here, embarrassment hour is when we do, it's like New York Times daily puzzles, Moviedle, Wordle, we do crosswords sometimes, so we can do that. Or we finish. Tribulated, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for hanging. Okay, or we'll do finish the No, I'm Not a Human. Okay, it says No, I'm Not a Humma. Can I get rid of this? There we go. Go vote. Go vote. Vote what you want to see today. Embarrassment hour, raccoon. Isaiah's happy. Have you considered Card Shop Simulator? No. I could. I don't want to take that from you right now, though. That's what you're doing. I don't want to cross the streams, you know? We got to separate our streams, Alex. Literally. So I realized after stream that it is not the TCG one. They look like copy paste games. Oh, interesting. I wonder if they are. A lot of those simulator... Have you guys noticed a lot of the simulator games can get pretty repetitive? Or like... And I don't say it in a bad way because I love simulator games. But you can tell they get like their assets from the same stores and stuff, you know? Okay, hold on. I see... Unfortunately, I gotta go. About to clock out of work, so hopefully I'll see y'all again another time. I'm glad you did yap for 2 more hours. Hope to see you, Mr. W. And I will leave you with this clue as to which one of your students I am. Do you remember me? Some of my last words I said at the last concert you were at. Oh, Alex. I think I do. I think Alex does too. But hey, thank you so much for being here. I hope you had a lovely time. It's really fun to reconnect with people that we've like met before, you know, at a different point in our lives. So thank you for hanging, dude. Have a great day. There's more? No, I'm not a hummus. You can do the bookstore one. Smooch, I was looking at that the other day. I'm super interested in that one. For sure. For sure, for sure. I don't want to cross streams, you know? We can't cross our streams. Husband and wife crossing streams? In my community? It has a cat. Did you see the cat? Yeah. Oh, in the bookstore game. Yes, I did see that. Sorry, I don't know what I'm thinking of. I've been yapping too long. Guys, I know there's more of you here. It's tied right now. It's tied right now with embarrassment hour and finishing No, I'm Not a Human. I need someone to go in there right now and break this tie. Anybody. Okay? Listen. Listen. This is what we got. Your time is nigh. Here's what we're doing. I'll just leave that on there for people to see. It looks like it's going to be No, I'm Not a Human. Isaiah's going to be in shambles, dude. Isaiah's in freaking shambles. All right, we have our winner. It is No, I'm Not a Human. Yay. I know, I am excited to finish this game. Guys, they have specifically patched the soft lock of when you click on the bed or the TV too fast. They called that out specifically. So we should be good. We should be in the clear 1 month later, able to finish this game. Okay, let's close the music. Let's get all this. I'm excited. I really enjoyed this game. No, I'm not a human. Okay, first time finishing the run today. If I can spell correctly, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's different devs. Oh, that's a little fishy then, isn't it? That's a little bit fishy. It ain't good. All right, we're starting up the game. Everyone watch your ears. As always, I have no idea how loud it's going to be. They look identical, but multiplayer. I think there are other differences, but I don't know what. Explains why you didn't have a light switch. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the simulator games that, like, you can tell they all shop the same asset packs. They all use the same sounds, which I get, because, like, that shit can get expensive very quickly. But I don't know. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's why they look so similar. I like to think that the devs just don't straight up copy what other devs are doing, but who knows? Anyways, all right, we're back. We're back to this game. Let's see. I forget what was going on. Okay, we're hold on. There's a basement. Is our cat still here? Our cat! Hey, kitty. I apparently cannot talk to the cat. I must have already done that. Oh yeah, can we talk to her? She's growing the alien baby inside her, right? I remember that. Alyssa's pulling? What do you mean? No! Okay, let's see what's going on. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings and on the outskirts of the city. Unfortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. So there's maniacs running around the town. That's excellent. Okay. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a special report on a dangerous new cult. That's right. Because the cult members, aren't they in our living room? We had to restart like 2 or 3 times, so I forget who is in the house and who's not, you know? It's been a while. The visitors aren't just hiding among us, they will be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity. This is like, side effects may include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to the visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may have been responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrest or criminal charges. Among Us sus? Yeah, for real, Sigma. You're right. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Well, we have to talk to this lady. We have to. Yes, baby, is there something on your mind? I saw something strange last night. You did? What was it? You got a baby growing. Something's wrong. You mean like I was pregnant or something? Oh, it's okay, baby. I'm glad you felt like being upfront with me. Maybe you're just under a lot of pressure. You're responsible for a lot of other people right now. I get it, babe. Stop calling me your baby. When every sunrise could be your last. It's hard enough to be responsible for yourself, let alone other. Did you see that? Did you see that? She had a ghost orb. You don't even know if you'll live to see tomorrow. That's not it. Fair enough. I'm excited for tomorrow morning. The last 2 days for the first 15 seconds, I've been so groggy. I've thought all my furniture is stuck to the ceiling. Oh, fuck, Rick. I hope you're feeling better soon, dude. Okay, either way, I worry about you, baby. Check in with yourself from time to time, okay? I want you to feel safe. We live under the same roof after all. But if you end up with a screw loose, then we're all screwed right along with it. She keeps getting ghost orbs. No pun intended. Kind of funny though, isn't it, baby? I'm gonna test her. Do you feel it, baby? The fear that I might not be human? I want to take her photo. Sorry, baby. I'm tired of posing. Let's move on to some more physical checks, shall we? So she's okay? Or maybe you have plans for that photo. You know, honestly, even if she was a monster, I would still leave her be because I kind of want to see what happens to her alien baby. You know what I mean? How do I know? Oh? I don't know how the radio works. Is it this way? If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. That's my neighbor's house! That's my neighbor's house! I was on a call and oh god, I thought I never had to look at this zombie again. No. We get to the bottom of this. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. I should probably start listening to this every day, shouldn't I? Okay. Who's in here? Oh, that's right. Alyssa, you missed it? They said it's close to the hermit's place. I think you're the hermit. I did miss that, and that's definitely what they're referring to. So they're talking about us. So it is my neighbor's house. This is the firefighter. It's so goddamn hot. Why haven't you gone home? I've got kids at home, you know, and I don't want them to be afraid of me. I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died out in the forest while putting out fires. I'm sorry, dude. I'm a terrible human being. We gotta go over here. Okay, this is where the cultists should be. Yes! They're probably fine, right? Who are you? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and we have found the path to her, death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple, yep. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant. Homeowner. I just remembered, don't we have HOA president here? The voice acting. Isn't HOA president here? Is he still in our kitchen? Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell. That it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. Who is their mentor? Because they're not referring to their deity then, right? It has to be some kind of cult organizer. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes, I see confidence and understanding. Okay, so that is someone else. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of the dead, and the mountains of bones, and reach her, death. He looks like he'd go, huh? How long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Yo? That's what she said? One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Weird. Okay. Oh, he is still here. No one died overnight, right? Because otherwise we would have... Someone would have died if we had a visitor in the house. So we're good with the current people. Identifying AI photos is sort of like this game. Weird shadows, too many fingers, normal teeth. Honestly true. Been watching TV, have we? Bought into the whole visitors thing, have we? Fine, do your tests. But I know my rights. You know what? Fuck it. Let's check his teeth again. Maybe you'd like to see if there are any leftovers you can scavenge while you're in there, huh? They're not bleeding. HOA president would have perfect teeth. You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes sense. Well, happy now, are we? Are you going to commit premeditated murder because I brushed my teeth? No, I'm not. I would because you're a son of a bitch, though. Okay, cool. That's gone. Are they still in here? I could use some rest. I just wanna... Okay, do you remember him? We were over at our friend's place one day. I think I'm just gonna check myself in the mirror, but we'll talk with this girl. God, this guy. This design is great for making nothing symmetrical. It's very unsettling in a non-obvious way. All of the art direction in general, because like the environment, the way even the text is done, it is masterful. It is excellent in this game. Okay, so she says, we were over at our friend's place one day. We were much younger then. We were all hanging out, drinking. I think I remember the story from last time. He was usually pretty moody. He didn't talk much at get-togethers like that. Well, we'd been drinking a lot that day. One moment he was his usual silent self, then all of a sudden he said, "Give me a guitar. I'm gonna sing something." And he played oh so beautifully. I loved it. Our friends started requesting other songs for him to play. He just sat there for a moment and then he got up and said he had to go. He knocked over a glass. I tried to catch it, or he tried to catch it, dropped the guitar. I found out later that he's only learned that one single song to impress me. Oh, yeah, I do remember this. I still have a photo of us from that night. She looks so much fucking happier. Wow, and that sucks. His face is gone. It's seen better days, just like us. Now you can't play for me anymore. You sung me your last song. And then Rick's coming in with, "That's the beef jerky in the tub, huh?" I'm just gonna lean over. I just need to check my... I'm gonna check my teeth again. I think I'm okay. That's a little concerning. See that? That's not great. Shit, white. Smokers would kill for these. Kitty! Hello, freaky cat. Pet the kitty. Reach out to pet the cat. Hard to tell if he likes it or if it likes it or not. I don't like calling animals by it. Can I order food? I forgot I can't use my keyboard. Please. Why did we check ourselves out? Well, I forget who exactly. Because again, it's been a while. But there was something about the visitors being infectious. Like something about the visitors, it's like a sickness that they can pass on to other people. And I think we did have visitors in the house at one point. So I'm checking myself to be like, am I a visitor? I think. It's nice to know Uber Eats still delivers after the end of the world. Hell yeah. Hello, you've reached for rest food delivery? Okay, yeah, it's been too long. Or not long enough, rather. I think that's all we got. Let's go to bed. What day is it? 9? Alright, let's go. To bed! Is she like that because she has a baby, an alien baby growing in her at like 800% speed? At like 1200% speed? You know what I mean? You think everything's like getting all jostled up in there and she's like, that has to be it, right? Hey, kitty. You doing okay? Okay. What the hell was that? I gotta check the windows. I have to check the windows. Although I think I remember some of these. Okay. 2 FEMA officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives, must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Okay, someone there? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. No one's here! What the fuck do you mean? Officers stand over dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. I don't think we've ever had a night where 3 people don't show up. That is super weird. An armed visitor holds a group of survivors at gunpoint, which are the people we heard on the radio. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Okay, and I guess we just go to bed. Is that new with the update? I have no idea. That's never happened. Or maybe my save file is like bugged the fuck out. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. Don't we have like a fungal infection growing under our armpits? Does that count? Are we fucked? The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there's no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. Copium. That's so copium, dude. Okay, call this number. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. Oh yeah, that's right. Where are you? Troubling news from countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildflowers? Wildfires! Extreme heat and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause 3rd-degree burns. The last time we played this, it was before I read the book. Sorry, just oh crap, I'm a visitor. Guys, the last time we played this game, it was before we read the book, Tender is the Flesh. And obviously this is a very different story than that, but the idea of like, trust the government, don't worry, FEMA will contain both of these things and you will not have to worry about any of it, it's giving Tender is the Flesh a little bit. That's funny. Okay, the death toll remains unknown and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. We've got to ask her. Yeah, baby, something on your mind? I know I saw you pregnant last night. Explain yourself! You're starting to frighten me. Are you really sure you saw something that last night? Why didn't you wake me? Is it the fear of death talking again? Or is it the weight of caring for other people? Or maybe it's me. Is it someone else haunting your thoughts? I'm sure I saw something. It hurts to see what's happening to you. But you shouldn't fear death, or responsibility, or closeness, or anything else. It's all part of being alive, baby. I saw this sentence, and I read it all together. Also, why is my chat... Gang, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't realize the chat was all the way over there. Can we... There we go. Whoops. Okay. I definitely thought that sentence was, it's all part of having a baby. And I was about to be like, hello? Was she mind fucking us? It is a little weird. But maybe the visitor is turning her into a visitor? I don't know. Don't search for all the answers at once. A path is formed by laying one stone at a time. Do you understand? It is a little suspicious though. You're right. It is odd. Might even help to consider that we don't totally disappear when our time comes. I used to believe in heaven and hell, but now I'm not so sure. Maybe it's something else entirely. What do you think? I don't know if it's worth talking to her anymore. I just want to know about your baby. Okay, so is it the other one now? Oh? To everyone listening, FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps! Oh, shit. Tell me more. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. It is giving Tenders the flesh. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. Do we know who that is? Is that Pale Man, or is that like the bounty hunter guy? If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Uh-oh. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're trying to kill you. Run while you still can. This is what I sound like. I'm FEMA. Hi, Igor? Let me know how you want that to be said. What is up? Welcome in. It's so goddamn hot. This guy's fine. He's just trying to get by. Bosses took it. Ugh! There's not enough gear to go around anymore. A lot of people are dying on the job. We don't even have time to pull the dead out of the blaze. The fire, it takes everything in the end. Sorry. But the bosses, they're more concerned about a fucking uniform. They forged decrees in a line like horseshoes, not a single one made for the people. I'm just gonna let you die in peace in my living room, man. I'm so sorry. He's fine. Nobody's dying. Honestly, even these guys are fine. I'm gonna let them be. I hate this guy, but he's not causing problems. If I need to get rid of somebody... Hi, Igor. I'm Frederick. That's why I say Igor. It was just Young Frankenstein's season, you know? Igor's probably correct. Going straight for the Young Frankenstein pronunciation of Igor. Listen. Maybe Igor in chat is also a Young Frankenstein fan, and maybe they're flattered that I got it. Froderick. Alright, I'll say Igor, fine, if everyone's gonna bully me about it. Okay, yeah, this guy's fine. How is the kid? I want my mommy. You need to accept what happened? I don't want to just say that. Can I just leave? I guess I have to say it. Maybe I am Frankenstein. See? There you go, guys. Yeah. We're gonna let Igor decide what they want to be. Okay, you guys don't judge me for what I'm saying. But for real, welcome in, dude. Okay, what do you mean? I saw a TV in your room. Can I watch cartoons? Maybe you can invite my friend over, please? I think this is her phone number. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. When the grown-ups invite her, they let her come. But if it's me, they just tell me off. Do you know what tell me off means? She's not saying they curse out a child, right? I don't know what you saw, but I think your dad is dead. Your dad might not be coming... Okay, yes. I don't know what happened to him. Yep, let's do that one. A little gentler. Are you saying he's not coming? Why would you say that? Why hasn't he come for you yet? What did he look like the last time you saw him? I guess? He was good! They hit him, so he... I don't remember. I'm sorry about your dad. He was a good man, too kind for this world. Yeah, sure. I bet your dad's on his way now. Okay, I'm not gonna be an ass. I'm not gonna be an ass. The girl seems to stare through you. You're afraid to move, so you just wait for something to happen. After some time, she starts wailing again. It doesn't look like there's anything you can do for her. It'd be worse to let her believe a lie. She has to learn to accept reality as soon as possible. I mean, yeah, but we also don't have to, like, cram it down her throat. Like, come on. Let's go to the basement. Birth name might be Abby something. Abby Normal. Abby Normal? God, I didn't watch Young Frankenstein this year. I realized I've made a mistake. Gotta do it. Who knows, though? If you put that kid's head on... Wait. If you put that kid's head on a 25-year-old metalhead emo, you wouldn't blink twice. This is true. That's why the first time I played this game's demo, I thought she was a visitor. They're still here. I could use some rest. Let's... We had a moment. Let's ask what happened to them. He fucking died. I can see that. I thought we had a moment when you showed me your photograph yesterday. I didn't fucking kill him. Okay, I'm sorry for bringing it up. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry, the tears come every night. I can't stop them. I want the ones responsible for everything that happened. I want the sun to burn them alive more than anything. I want to ask. She's opening up a bit. Is she just gonna crawl back into her shell? I don't know. Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, now wait. Igor? God, fuck Igor. Now I'm having a complex. Hey, if you get reversals, just in case you're not familiar with tarot, I don't know if you are or not, reversals are really good to also look up. They tend to be really complicated, or like, they can mean a lot of different things. Grave mistake. Must rectify that? I know. I can see that he's dead. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try it again. So what happened to him? Exactly. My husband wasn't feeling well. He went to the hospital, but they sent him anyway? Told us to go to the new center FEMA had opened. All they did was put him in quarantine. Took his phone away and said they'd let him out after 3 weeks. I went over there early once, just to check up on him. Those bastards, they... Give me a minute, I'm sorry. All they said was he's dead. That was it. They wouldn't let me see his body. Did she fucking break him out? She pulled like a Wanda. She pulled like a Wanda with Vision and said, he's mine, bitch. They wouldn't let me take him home. But those apes can barely even tie their own shoes. All I had to do was put on a lab coat and walk into the morgue. And he was really in there. They killed him. His blood, oh, okay, I thought it was going somewhere else. They killed him, his blood is on their hands. All I can do now is scream that my pity for others has run dry. I'd like to be alone. Excuse me, I just have to, hold on. Hold on. It doesn't look good. I have hair. It looks like, you know the mushroom guys in Baldur's Gate 3? I kind of look like I'm turning into one of them. Or it's just a fever. No, I think as Rick said, the guy looks like beef jerky sitting in our bathtub. I think he's a goner. Fuck, what the hell is that? Looks like a rash or worse, a fungus. Gotta clean myself up. Sure. So, if we've cleaned ourselves up, does that mean if we check now... Oh my god, it was just that dirty? Hairy. Seems about right. Okay, let's check. I don't know what the ears thing is about. If I remember correctly, it was like the TV. If we're editing this, I'm gonna show a flashback to the TV. Do you guys remember it got all like demonic speaking and it was like we were hallucinating and it was talking about hearing the bells. What happens if we check our ears? What is that supposed to do? That looks normal as hell. Ear look fine? Looks fine? What kind of report was that anyway? Okay, so he's as confused as we are. Okay. Hi, kitty. I have to pet you every day. Decided to pet the cat. Seems like it actually likes it. Not as grumpy as you first thought. It looks like it's starting to get used to you. Okay. Might as well call for cat food again. Let's try it. Sorry about your husband there, but I really gotta poop. You gotta move. Can I defecate next to your dead husband? Thanks. Thanks for being so chill about this. Sorry, lady. I know you're sad that your husband's dead, but I gotta clean my pits. I have a mushroom growing out of them. It was really nasty. Okay, due to unexpected demand, please try calling again. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait. Should we call that girl's friend? Okay, I think I remember how this goes. Here we go. Some bad shit. Hello? Hi, may I speak with your daughter? That's creepy. Would it be okay if your daughter came over to play with her friend? Our little girl, she did. Everyone's dying. We had to kill her. Hang up! What? We killed her. It had to be done. Believe me. Every sign matched what we were being told. My husband insisted. You killed your own child? Don't you judge me. She was a visitor. All the signs matched. There was no doubt. Fuck. Why am I even explaining myself to you? Go to hell. Okay. I mean, it seems like we're already there. The earth's on fire. People are killing their own kids. It's not a good place to be. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Go to bed. What if you want to bathe? That's a great question. We might have to bathe in the jerky soup, the husband soup. It gets real romantic. Can I still not interact with these? I can't. Okay. Let's look out the windows. Very curious if we'll get visitors tonight. Or like, people at the door. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at the remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. Yeah, it seems like everyone's spiraling. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, man. Oh? Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Please don't do that near my house. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? Are you talking with the guys inside my house? Or did they leave? Hi, kitty. I'll get you food soon. Guys, I think my game might have glitched. I wonder? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? Okay, here's what I'm thinking happened. So we're no longer soft locked. Okay, if anyone's new here, I played this game a month ago when it first came out. I fell into a soft lock glitch where I could not play this file anymore without getting stuck in the bedroom. There was no way for me to progress time-wise because it would not allow me to click the bed or like the TV or something. So I'm picking up from that old file because they recently put up a update that specifically fixed that and did some other things. Yeah, you saw that bug? I fell victim to it, which was a shame because I fucking love this game. So now I'm wondering if me updating the game and going on this old file I wonder if that's why no one is coming, because that seems weird. So we're just gonna keep on. We're gonna mosey forward. And we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Maybe we'll do another run through this game. I've heard that they're gonna add more characters, and maybe that's when we do like a fresh run. Give it some time to sit so we miss it, you know? Get to all the other games I gotta catch up with, but maybe we do that too. Because I do like it. I'm still enjoying it. It's just like, oh, it's sad. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes that the group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to the ongoing situation, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force. Oh, task force at this time. There's that. To assist in these troubled times, the agency also has announced a new identifying sign. Fungal growth under the armpit. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. It's the latest for now. An update. Files borked. Oh, it's totally borked. It's borked to hell. But we're gonna finish it. We're gonna finish it, damn it. That's what we're doing today. And when we get new characters, then we just start fresh. And we do that. Oh god, I can't sweat now. I did explicitly say what was under our armpit was mushroom-like, did I not? I think we're fucked, guys. What about you? Hey, baby, is there something on your mind? You're pregnant and due, aren't you? Oh. Despair really has taken a hold of you, hasn't it? Everything you believed in is falling apart. You're powerless to accept it. Is it because you're so reluctant to go wherever it is we're headed? Or is it that you don't belong in this world anymore? Or any world for that matter? Quit twisting the subject! You're pregnant! Baby, how could that even be possible? Look, I don't even have a bump. Can I ask you something? If this child were real, and if, like you say, it is on the way, what would you do, baby? Would you look for it? It shouldn't exist! What are we saying? Sometimes instinct wants to preserve what's familiar, even if it no longer serves you. Maybe. Maybe it's time to open your eyes to something new? Or does the unknown scare you that much? She's talking like one of the cultists. She's talking about change and death so much and being afraid. She's drunk the Kool-Aid. It's coming. I know it is. Ayo? Tell me what you find when the time comes. She's fucking hot. I'm gonna test you. I'm gonna test you. Show me your pits. Show me your pits. Of course, baby. I can never refuse you. Okay. The body rewards care, remembers affection. I'm glad we both understand that. Okay. Oh, wait! Okay, I'm bailing a bit early. Oh, okay, I saw a birthday stream. I got excited because I know you're a November baby too, and I thought it was your birthday. I'm bailing stream a bit early because you're giving a big demo presentation in an hour. Wait, for an hour and 3 minutes. Oh, shit. Jack, good luck. Good luck. Thank you for being here, man. Good luck, good luck. See you at the birthday stream, indeed. If I had a nickel for every time my wife was pregnant each night and then we lost the baby somewhere, I had to look for it. That's the thing, is you have to go looking for it. Okay, let's check and see if people are in their spots. He's still there. I do want to check the radio. They shouldn't have burned the body. Something dies? If they'd blank remains, it wouldn't have... Shit. Alright. So they're jamming the signals real good now. They're still here. And I don't know if that's because the game is borked or not. They're here. The cat's here. I don't know what this is for. Huh. I don't know what I expected in there. I'm gonna talk to her one more time. I could use some rest. Is something wrong? I'm leaving tonight. I told you I wasn't planning on staying long. I just needed a place to rest for a while. What would you do next? I don't want to think about it. I think I'll just go home. Find that old guitar, and then... You could stay here. No one else is coming. I think you're safe. Why? It wouldn't make things any easier for me. Not to be rude, but I don't care about you. I just want to go home. To be back where I belong. Oh, and she's... Okay. I can poop in peace now. That's fine. Let me check my pits again. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. We had full on... That's a funny one. Guys, we had full on mushroom growth in 24 hours. I think we're done. I think we're goners. Let's try one more. Not the hand. Let's try the eyes. That looks fine. Eyes look fine. Not red. Nothing they can pin on me. Okay. Bye, kitty. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Okay. Let's see what's going on out the windows. The bodies of those that were hiding in your neighbor's basement burn under the midday sun. The dogs feeding on them have fled. Scared, perhaps? What if they ran not from FEMA, but from something worse? Yeah, it's a little sad that the file's borked, but we'll at least finish this, and then, you know what, in the future... We'll do a real round. Cultists are tied up at the bonfire site. They decide to sacrifice themselves. The thought twists your mind. Fear of death has clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what could come next. Yeah. Yep, you're right, Rick. You're right. Pretty bad. Burning houses blaze bright, screams echo in the distance. You know that madman is behind all this. So that is referring to the pale man. I'm so Lord of the Rings pilled I almost said pale orc. That's something different. Could your house be next? Will it come tomorrow? Next week? You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. No, not in this file. Not in this file. We're safe here. See? See, we're good. We're so good. You don't even know. This house, actually, safest house there's ever been. I just want to see what happens with these characters now. And the file may bork it, but we're gonna learn. Breaking news. Conditions in the city show no sign of stabilizing and the disaster continues to worsen. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate. With scientists worldwide warning that this could result in toxic rainfall, like acid rain. You love to hear it. Great. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Okay. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives, but has now announced a new sign identifying the visitors. Rapid pupil movement. Oh shit, I hate the way that looks. Oh my god. Emergency broadcast? I hate looking at that eye. We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. End of broadcast. Where's the baby? Okay, we'll just test her because I don't know. Let me check your teeth. Are they bleeding? Okay. No, you're good. Do I remind you of someone? You're fine, I guess. Hi, kitty. Let's pet you first. Hard to tell if you like it or not. Shit, no. Okay, fine. Radio. Here we go. Do you think there's any radio signal at all? Oh? Dispatch all FEMA units? Wait, something directive, maybe? 541 and 955. Do not burn bodies. Do you think if the bodies burn, hold up. Burning releases. Maybe release? No. Contain something posed by the subject. What if burning the bodies releases... What if burning the bodies releases kind of like whatever is contaminating the people? Are you still there? He is still alive. I can't believe that. Where'd the forest fires come from? The forest has been especially dry recently, so it catches easily. The fires are just one of the misfortunes that have befallen us like the visitors from underground. But fate still has more in store for us. Maybe we're so far gone, the best we can hope for is a peaceful death. You know, I considered taking this home as a gift, but I'll give it to you instead. It's a necklace. Not much to look at, but I know, but it's made of the dead bees that once turned honey into sun. What? Am I having a stroke? Like a Wendigo? Okay, they're here. Everyone is still chill. Everyone is still chill. Okay. What's happening down here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Fine. She's gone. She's left. How they didn't like burn alive? Should I go ahead and call? I'll try to get cat food, I guess. I don't really know. Wait, there was a clip? What was a clip? Uh-oh. What was clipped? I think I'm gonna get cat food. Yeah, for the kitty. No. It's frozen? Don't! Did this game bug out again? Guys, I think this game is cursed. I think this game is cursed. I don't think there's any coming back. I don't think there's any coming back, at least to this file. I just clicked the button. It was a single click. It might just be the file. I do think it's the file. But like I said, I have so many other games on a backlog that like I'd rather let this sit and wait. Get to some other non-horror games since I did so many in spooky season. And then we'll let this update with the new characters and we can start this over fresh, you know? So is the stream gonna glitch too now? I don't fucking know, dude. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we are gonna do? Start Lake now? We don't have time. You know what we are gonna do? Because I'm sad? We're gonna do Embarrassment Hour. We're gonna do Embarrassment Hour. We're ending with Embarrassment Hour. You heard me. I know Disney wants Lake and we will get there, but let's be real. Starting a game right now, it won't do it justice. You won't be happy with it. You won't be happy with it. As I am unhappy with this. Man, I really like this game. Shit. We'll come back to it. I want to give it a chance. God damn it. Fucking hell. Embarrassment Hour. Help me solve puzzles. We'll just do a little bit. We'll hang. Well, damn. Now I gotta stop reading. Hey, see, there you go. Okay, let's get the chill music back on. Man. All right, let's pull it up. What do we start with? It's been a while since I've done all of these. The New York Times. We have the Likewise games. We do... I've liked Housel the last couple times. Housel's fun. Bandle. And maybe for fun, let's do Contexto. As like a hard mode way to end it. Oh! Movie'll vary, maybe. Bandle 2. Oh yeah, we're doing all those for sure. The classics. Also, never take my peer pressure to heart. I'm just teasing. Oh, I know. Girl, I know. Me know. That's me feeling the need to over-explain myself and people please. Okay, let's do this. Where? There it is. Oh, I gotta flip my camera. Hold on. Vosend flip. There we go. Yay. 75% off. I'm good. Connections badges. Okay, gang, here we go. I would like your help. No, you can tell me to F off. I won't. Let me be your practice. No, I'll do that with trolls. I really don't mind doing that with people who come into chat and be bitches. That's fine. I need to read for book club tonight. Oh shit. Okay, well then do what you gotta do. I get it. Book club, you gotta be done for book club. What do we do here? Doc. Zip. Wait, zip is and doc. Those are file names, right? Isn't TIFF also in mid? I'm a fucking genius. Why is this called embarrassment hour? This should be called genius hour. Kidding me? To pilot, to drive, to direct, to guide. She's so good. My mind is blank. Nah, that's okay. My eyes! I know, I know, I'm sorry. Connections doesn't have a dark mode, does it? I don't think it does. No, it'll be held off till after this. Got you. Sheet. A sheet of paper, a leaf of paper. Nope, that's not right. I use dev mode to apply auto dark mode. Well, why don't you just teach me your ways then? I would love to put on dark mode. Are you kidding me? I put everything else on dark mode. Why would I not put this in dark mode? Chill IT man? I know. I kind of feel like something could be there with that. Coat. Film, sheet, rhythm, and electric. What do you think that is, Smooch? Right click, press inspect. Can I do that on here right now? Oh, fuck. What do I do? What does that say? Paintbrush towards the top. I don't even know what you're talking about. What paintbrush? This? Oh! It didn't do anything. The scary's back and panic? Alex, I didn't do anything. Automatic dark mode. But this didn't do anything. How do I get it to go away? Ah! Alex, I don't know what to tell you. This still looks pretty dang light. No, the options, silly. What? Wait, am I being dumb? Gang, am I being dumb? Oh! Oh, that's ugly as hell. But okay. I was being dumb. Oh! You gotta leave it open? You press prefers? What do you mean I have to leave it open? Wait. Can I like whoop? Whoop? You can undock it? How do I do that? Hold on. This? Oh! Uh-oh! Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Push the little laptop symbol in the top left. That's this. What are you talking about? I did it? I'm not able to move anything. What do you mean? Disable. Okay. Alex, this is too big brain for me. I gotta get out. Oh God, Alex, you need to help. This is too big brain. We're gonna go out. Just suffer. Some of the other ones are gonna be dark mode soon. You're all gonna have to suffer like me now. Oh wait, he came upstairs. He's here. Why are you laughing at me?
Because you're always like one sentence behind what I was trying to tell you to do.
Oh.
So and then you can go and do this, and now it's in dark.
Oh.
There you go. And you can just minimize that. Oh wait, sorry, your mouse is over here.
Thanks. Show us
Torso.
torso. You wanna? Hey guys, look at his cool sweater.
It's Gandalf.
It is Gandalf.
Instead of Alex Torso, we got the nose. You saw my nose?
Uh-oh. Hey, Percy's here too. Hey, buddy. How you, my good man? I love
Bye.
you. All right, bye.
It's not a shirt. It's a sweater.
It's a sweater. You love the shirt.
It's not a shirt.
I got it for him for Christmas last year. I'm glad you like it. Bye.
Later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Shocked Pikachu. I'm Dutch. Fuck you. That's what Smooch says. Okay, we're back. We're back. Oh wait, electric air? Wait. Electric air? Wait, hold on. This is like, oh no, I thought I was cooking. I'm not. Okay, wait. We think sheets, film, leaf, and coat. Is that what Smooch also said earlier? We could try it. Oh, a thin layer. That's smart. Okay. Yeah, you don't have sweaters in the Netherlands. What is this one then? Air, electric, rhythm, and slide. Guitars. Okay. Okay. I can't see shit anymore. Like, this is all... It's weird. Okay, Wordle. Someone... Give me a 5-letter word. Any 5-letter word you'd like. Call them Truian? Truey? True. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Prank. Prank came in first. All right. And it didn't give us much. What would we like to be our second guess? Hoodies are also a Truey. Oh, so they're like the same. Interesting. So the Weezer song goes, if you want to destroy my Truey. Nerfs. The only thing is it ends with an S. What if we did... Oh, and there's an R in it too. Okay, hold on. I was gonna say we could do like nerdy. We could do... Okay, start with an N. I'm gonna stop guessing first words. They're always ass. I mean, that's okay. Mine normally are too. What about... that? Oh, wait, the N's in the same fucking... God damn it. I wasn't thinking. Noise. Noise is great, Dim. Let's do that. Okay. 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 So we know there's no A, I, or O. Could it... They wouldn't start it with a U, would they? Truey weather instead of sweater weather. Does Truey weather roll off the tongue in Dutch the way sweater weather does in English? Gnome is fucking genius. Well, there's no U though. Uncle? Oh, Rick should have had that. I think Rick's been duped. That was cruel. So that means U has to go there or potentially here, but we'll deal with that later. N has to go here. So let's work with this. What could go... Maybe like... I'm thinking if like a G could go here, something like that. That was a good guess. Bunge, yeah. Or is that bungee? Yeah, I don't know. But it does kind of seem like it'd be like this, right? Fundy or something. Hey, that's worth a shot. Okay. It's definitely this. Has to be. Has to be. So what of our current letters fits in there? Oh, well, no. I was going to say dunce. Dunce could be it. Dung? Could it be dung like that? No. What could go here? Could it be this? Could it be that? What if it's... Okay, hold up. I got you. Could it be that? The N, I guess, could go there. Oh, you know what? That's true. In which case, it could be... Wait, hold on. Dim, you might have helped me solve it. It could be venue. Yep. Oh, Rick got it too. Okay. Dim did it. Dim did it. She unlocked the Matrix for us. Let's be real. We cannot do the mini anymore on here, so it's time for Movie Doll. All right, as always, I need your help with this because if I don't have your help, I'm not going to be able to do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know why it was giving French. I think I saw a chef. I don't know what else I expected. I think I saw French. Do we got French? Anybody? Looked like Toy Story to me. I think it had a diner. Could have been that. It's giving 50s. A Hollywood movie. All right, none of that's helping. We gotta watch it again. Zootopia. All right, number 2. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It is giving old Hollywood. It's got old Hollywood like glam to it. I still think I saw the chef. I can definitely tell you. No, it had Eiffel and chefs. No, that's what I'm saying. When I say old Hollywood glam, old French fashion, like old classic French fashion, kind of reminds me of that. You know what I mean? Ratatouille live action. They're probably going to make that eventually, aren't they? Is that real? I would have known. You're not going to get me with that. Guys, stop. I don't know what it could be. Phantom of the Opera is the only French movie I know. I don't really know any French films. You know, Alyssa doesn't know jokes. I mean, ironically, it kind of did look like Ratatouille if they did a live action film of it. Gang, what do we do? Should we watch it again? Should we just try to look for... Let's try to look for titles and like actor names or something, right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I have nothing. Crickets. What do you guys think? And if I get crickets from you, I'm going to keep going. I got nada. No fucking clue. Where's Jack when you need him? You saw fireworks. I did see the fireworks. Zilch. No, it could be fireworks too. Yeah, it could have been that. We'll keep going then. Here's the next one. 3, 2, 1. I briefly saw a name. Did it have old Harrison Ford? It might have. Alex, at this point, shoot your shot. We haven't even put in a film name. There has not been a single film name. I think I'm just gonna keep guessing. I have no idea. Search for Paris? Oh, okay, we'll do that after this. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Wait, I saw the name Cooper. Is Bradley Cooper in a Paris film? Pick what sounds best. That's not a bad idea. Paris. Emily in Paris. Def Star Wars. Brave New World. I'm not that dense. Paris is Burning. Midnight in Paris is the one with Owen Wilson, right? He's not in it. Sure. Shit. All right, this is our last time. Ready? I think I'm going to get ready for the end because names. We can look for names. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I didn't get anything. I did not get anything from that. Love in France. That's nothing. French. Isn't the Meryl Streep movie? Oh, do you think it's, what's it called? It's like Julie and Julia? There's no way. I fucking love that movie. It ain't Cabin in the Woods. The 100-Foot Journey. Oh, it's Helen Mirren. It's Helen Mirren. Yeah. I was pretty bad. I was pretty bad. You know what? Let's just do the book duel for fun. Maybe we'll get it. Okay. I'll stop it definitely at 10 seconds for you guys. What the hell is this book? Our book club book, Mouse. That move kept the theme of today's stream. Stop. The 100-Foot Journey to Alyssa's Discord. I don't know it. The Communist Manifesto. Kidding? I hate that you have to say that. Let's keep going. Resume. Okay, this is a man. This is clearly a man. This is his hand. Is he holding like a gun or something? I don't know. It's some fucking crime novel I don't know anything about. Phil said it's deaf smut. It might be. Anybody got guesses? All I got is that it's some mystery thing. What is it? Something erotic, yeah? The November now a major motion picture. That's what I have to say to that. Alright, we're done with those. Let's do Bandle. Thank God. Something that I know we're gonna do good at. Alright. Oh, it says this is easy, but it was released this year. It was released this year with the most basic ass instrumentation you've ever seen. Okay, ready? Ready? Here we go. This is like the 90s. She jinxed it? I'm back. It's 90s techno. Is it Lady Gaga? Could it be like... Okay, hold on. Let's listen. I'm gonna listen to it again now with Lady Gaga in my ears. Sweat Baby Sweat, some Demon Hunter song? It's not a Demon Hunter. Isn't it? Abracadabra isn't like this. That's the only one of her new releases I know, and it's not Abracadabra. But it is kind of giving Lady Gaga. We might as well guess. So what do we think it is? We think it's... Okay, I saw Sweat Baby Sweat. I saw Bloodhound. Do we think it's any of these? These are all older ones by her, except Abracadabra. It is? What? Hold on. Yo, this bass is freaky. I also thought it was a different song. Yeah, Smooch, you killed it. Oh, yeah. Okay, but we would have heard the bass, and then we would have been like, all right, that makes sense. So this adds upbeats. Yeah, Smooch, you fucking nailed it. That's so good. I'm getting better at gaming. Wow. It's such an active song. That's actually wild. All right. Hey, it's a Florida condo on tropical Tuesdays. What do you think? A lovely Florida home. You want this little bit of house right here? How much you think it's going to cost? This is probably fucking Miami, fucking downtown Tampa. Probably pretty expensive. Let's start at $2 million. It might be less than that. Let's go. Too low. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of space. That's a lot of space. It's a lot of space. 5 mil? I think I'm gonna go with Dim's 5 mil. I think you might be right. Oh, I gotta turn back on the music. Hold up. There you go. Chill vibes. Love the fake view. That's actually so common when you sell a house. And they Photoshop it very badly. It's crazy. I don't know how I did that, but it just screamed Lady Gaga. No, you're right. As soon as you said that, I thought you were right. Let's go with Dim's 5 milli. Whoops, not 50 milli. Too high. Okay. Oh, it's in Hollywood, Florida. Okay. Wow, it's gonna cost that much to live in Hollywood, Florida? It's north of Miami. You're not in Miami. I don't know. You think 4 mil? I was thinking of going 3.5. That's a lot of square footage. Maybe it is 4 mil. That kind of square footage. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll do the 4 mil then. That's a lot of square feet. Okay, a lower guess. That's fine. Well, 3 bed, 3 bath. This has got to be for the whole condo, right? It's got to be. Is there a different Hollywood? There is. So Hollywood, Florida is... There's actually a couple states in the U.S. that have a city named Hollywood. So obviously, if you talk about Hollywood, you're talking about L.A. and that specific neighborhood, Hollywood, and there's like a North Hollywood or whatever in L.A. However, I think there's a Hollywood also in some other states. And if you're in Florida, you can say like, oh, I'm from Hollywood, Florida. Or if you're local enough and you say I'm from Hollywood, like they'll know what it means. They'll know what it means. Let's guess the 3 milli. That's still too high. So I was pretty close with the 2 milli guess. 2 cars garage. Yeah, there's no Hollywood CA. It's in LA. Well, it's like a neighborhood. So it's like if you say like I live in Echo Park, or if you say I live in Bel Air, or I live in Pasadena's a city. But yeah, it's like one of like there's like a shitload of neighborhoods that if it helps with location, I guess. 5-star living with resort pool and beach. Are you telling me? Guys, we gotta... Is this what we want to send? Is this what we want to send? I guess. You 1 in 6 guesses. Heyo. The guns. Okay, wow. I can't believe I almost nailed it first shot, though. Okay. Gang, the final game of today is contexto. Someone give me the first contexto word. We only do this very rarely, but we're doing it. What do we want? I'm gonna say... Everyone can just say random shit. Oh, no? Yeah, Disney, we're doing this. Bedroom. Okay. Book. Oh. Shelf. Furniture. That's bad. Wood. Tree. Tree. Plants? Fuck. Leaf. So leaf and tree are okay. Plant bad. Okay, wait, I see. Okay, library. Fall. Pine. Forest. Okay, okay. Autumn. That's not bad. Hold on. Summer. So see, summer's better. Spring. Tree. We could do like ecosystem. We can get science-y. They didn't like that. Seed. Maybe bark? Oh no. Tree, fall, wood, maybe river, right? Or something. I don't know. Okay, winter. Deforestation. Station. Make sure I spell that right. Since you didn't say it. No, no, that's true. That's true. What the fuck is related? Tree, fall, wood? Tree, fall, wood. We've got leaf. Pine, Christmas isn't a bad idea. Did I spell that right? Of course I didn't. Pine wasn't a bad guess, but I guess it didn't like it. What if we threw out some other ones? Oak, elm, ash. Okay, it does not like types of trees. Sapling. Fall, wood. Okay, let's branch away from the tree thing. What revolves around trees? What about camping? Oh, if I spelled it correctly. Okay, camp. Tent. Hike. Hike could be one. Fuck. Okay, there we go. Yeah, logging. Okay, log was there. Timber. Nature. Environment. Outside. Oh! Outside! Outside! Outdoors! Oh! Hold on. Soil. Just everyone say everything. Everything on your mind. Just say it. Flower. Yep. Give it to me. Branch. What are things we do outside? Squirrel. You're gonna make me spell squirrel on stream. Air. Bird. What? Sun. Sunshine. Light. Light? Light. So not sun, though. Sun was bad. Moon? Oh, sky. Sky is a good one. Also, if I miss your word, feel free to put it again in chat. I'm gonna try to keep up. Bloom. We got twig. Daylight is a good one. Okay, so light got us there. Outside, light. What about photosynthesis? Listen, I think it kind of relates. Sorry, picnic. Star is a good one. Sunrise. Might as well throw out sunset. You never know. Horizon. Light bulb. That's true. Or maybe like, is radiance too flowery? Yeah, probably. Dawn. Lamp. Okay. So yeah, okay, out of curiosity, and if we go to like bulb. So bulb, lamp, that's slowly getting us to light. What does that have to, light? It could be weight? Maybe like heavy? Heavy. Light, heavy. So weights. It could have to do with weights in general. UV. I don't know if it'll take that. Shine. S'mores. Also s'mores out there. Angel. Feather. Feather's a good one. Gleam. Wait, I think I just tried weight. I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, it's like, Light and heavy are really close. Cloud. Earth. Fuck, this is hard. Okay. Light. Heavy. Hollow. Could we do like, is weight lifting one that could be it? No. Okay. Let's just throw this out. Exercise. Stuff that doesn't have to do with it. Heavy could also make me think of lead. Oh! Tungsten. Shit. Lead is close. Okay, let me go ahead and put in some of yours. Dense could be a good one. Mountain. Hi, Mars. Yo, welcome. The world. Shit. Hope you're having a great day. God damn. Trunk. Oh, I got that one. My bad. Blacksmith. Okay. So lead is on there. Elements? Is that weird? Steel, iron. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you guys are thinking of the right shit. You guys are thinking of the right shit now. Okay. Mine? Like mining, though? I get that. Steel. Poison. Could it be like tools? Steel, iron, stainless steel. Fuck, we're close. We're close. Build. That's a good one. Is material too broad? A little bit. I see cold. Climbing. Hard. Okay. Gold is good. Rope. It was rope? It was rope. Smooch, how did Smooch do that? You should dab. You fucking deserved it. What? I have to ask, because I'm going to be honest. I was thinking rope. Where the hell did she get rope from? But I'm like, I'm going to put it. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Another one. Holy shit. GG's to Smooch. Oh my god. I don't know. I always guess these fucking words. That's crazy. Alright, gang. Smooch did it. Smooch did it. She saved us. And with that, how did we get rope from steel? I don't understand either. Smooch just did it. I don't know either. I really don't. She's got that insight, man. She's got that insight. I was thinking of rock climbing. Oh. That would also explain like camping and hiking was kind of on the periphery. All right, Smooch is a genius. Smooch is a genius. Her brain just works in ways we don't understand. Gang, that's the stream today. I hope you had a good time. I wasn't expecting 2 hours of chatting, but I had a lovely time. I'm excited about all the new announcements. Birthday stream is Thursday. I hope we don't have too many technical difficulties, but it should be a fun time. Don't forget all the Hobbitsgiving stuff in the Discord as well. And we will be adding on Mondays next week. You rating? Yeah, I would like to. Let me see who's live. I am also open to suggestions depending on who is there. Oh, Trina's live. It would be nice to raid Trina. Okay, hold up. You got a suggestion? Princess Kiwi. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll do that. Hold up. Because I know Trina and I will... I'm saying it again. I know Trina and I will cross streams again. So we'll raid her soon. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you had a lovely time. We are going to be raiding Princess Kiwi, who I have talked to briefly a little bit on Disney Stream. She seems super nice. Playing Water Park Simulator, which is a game we are going to be doing in the very near future on this stream. See y'all tomorrow. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Hope you had a lovely time. I think he's going to try to Smooch, but again, his schedule is not like steadfast, but I do think he's intending on trying. Yeah, hope to see you for the birthday stream. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the raid. Bye. See ya.